Yo, what up? 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 A million times. What's going on? Kamikaze Soundwaves. About to get in some tier list shit. Waiting on some people to drop through. And we're gonna get to it. Damn, has it been like 2 weeks? I don't know if I can't remember the fucking last time I did this shit. Was it 2 weeks or 1 week? Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since we did this shit. The folks are busy. Uh-oh.
Howdy. Can you
Yo,
hear
what up,
me?
man? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, brother. How are you, man?
Good. Let me see if I can
Bro,
cue out this screen and still communicate. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Where you
So
at
far.
in Spider-Man, bro?
Fuck am I? Who cares if it's spoiler alert for one
Yeah,
person on here.
Fuck him.
Um, basically, Harry lost his suit. He wants it back. He told Mary Jane to leave. He's all mad because he's back with the cane. I meant that part. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, yeah, I know exactly what we're talking about.
I
You
kind of
ain't got
stopped
there
there.
yet. You ain't got there yet. There's gonna be a part, and you're probably gonna message me right away, like, God damn it, motherfuck, shit. It's great. It's so
People
fucking
are
good.
overreacting about the shit they don't like. Like the Mary Jane solid shit I poke fun at, it's minimal. I mean, unless you do more of that, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of rolled my eyes at it a little bit, but I was like, yeah, whatever. I mean,
They just modernized action filmed it. I didn't feel like
I don't know. I finished the campaign. It's a 10 out of 10 for me, dog. 1000%. You still there? Oh, my lost Jason.
well, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Great. So I can't queue out of the app and work at the same time, apparently. Well, that's a fucking bummer.
Now you gotta do it. Do whatever you gotta do, dog.
Damn, I was hoping to do both because I could just shop and chill, do my headset. I do it all the time on the Discord. That's fucking dumb. Is
Yeah,
there an
this StreamYard shit. Only reason I keep it around is because it works in the context of like putting the shit on the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can keep a standby for me if I could drop in, drop out. I'm about to do this shop shit. That's easy. It's a quick $50. I'm not gonna not do it.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I'm 1000%.
Right? But I'll chat for now for the time being. Who are you waiting on? Retro Bro and Psy?
Yeah, they both said they were down. I think.
What list did you come
I
up
got
with
some.
besides Thanksgiving?
I got some. No, no, no. I'm gonna save that one when it's closer to time. Uh, so we can all argue and yell at each other. What's up, dog?
Yo, what's going on, man?
Salutations.
Make sure I get the right mic supported here.
But lists, I'll go through them in a minute. But I think I got some decent ones pulled up.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch to Chrome. I'm using Firefox. It sucks on here. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. I don't want to spoil them right away because I don't want people like. I want to be. I want the surprise. You know what I mean? I want the surprise factor. But no, I think it'll be an interesting conversation tonight.
Cool.
But yeah, dude. You didn't get Alan Wake 2, did you? No, right?
No, surprisingly, I've been buying everything this year. That game I was most skeptical on because I felt like it was what's that saying go? Not a vertical slice. Like they false advertise. It's one thing, but it's not when you get the game. That's what was I was fearful of, and I was right. I
It's
was
just
thinking,
astounding to me. Like they went that far north, south, east, or west with that game. With how good the first one is, it just boggles my mind. Si, what up, dog? How are you, man?
Hola. Are you talking about Alan Wake?
Oh
Yeah.
Fucking
Dude,
Alan
they gave
Walking
us
Sim.
they blue balled us gamers thinking we were getting like a Dead Space Resident Evil 4 experience because they showed all the action like we're going to horror with this one.
I feel like
And-
Hideo Kojima secretly made that game.
Yes. Well, the first one had that weird Stephen King effect. Si, did you ever play Alan Wake, the first one?
A little bit, not too much. I have it on PC and Xbox. But
It's like a Stephen King video game. That's the best way I can put it.
Yeah.
And it they just screwed the pooch on the second one. Like I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. And them going all digital just like makes me even more livid because I can't not return it or sell it or anything. That kind of pisses me off even more. And I also think I think they set a precedent with that shit because I feel like games like, oh, we'll take $10 off, it'll be digital, but then it'll just crank it back up to 70, and then you're gonna still buy shit and you can't turn it back in.
I'm gonna laugh if Limited Run makes a copy.
I think pretty much everything's about to go digital because from the way GameStop is liquidating all their physical copies of stuff, and Walmart and Best Buy are getting rid of all theirs. It looks like some shit's about to go down.
Yeah, that might be. I mean, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. You know what I mean?
Well, I think it's like finally here. I think after this Christmas, that's gonna be it.
So you all right? I think in my hearts of hearts, I think the next console generation is going to be digital only. I think that they've been testing the waters with a digital console and a physical console only, and people probably still catered more to the physical. But
I think the new Nintendo one will have backwards compatibility, so it'll have cartridge support. But I don't think there'll be any new cartridges. Like I don't think they're.
I think Nintendo will always have physical products. I would be shocked. Yeah, dude. That's kind of what they lean on, man. I mean, and it's one of the reasons why they're I don't know, maybe it's one of the reasons why they're so hard on not lowering prices too, because like you're getting a physical product, it's going to be worth something. It's not going to I
haven't experienced this shit since like 2000 and whatever. I bought Super Mario Wonder, and I popped that bitch in. No download, no pre-update, nothing. I popped it in, immediately played the game 5 seconds after putting it in my Nintendo Switch. I haven't experienced that shit in years, dude.
Well, you have, just only on Switch consoles.
Yeah. But from a AAA title, if that's what you want to call it, too. I think I would consider I would consider Super Mario Wonder. I would almost consider it like Super Mario Brothers 5 or whatever, what have you. Like it's so goddamn.
That's what everyone says. They say it's up there with Super Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario World.
Yeah, dude, it has like the legit fucking like the ship like from Super Mario Brothers 3. Those battleship
those
stations
ships were in the Wii. Weren't those ships in the Wii version too? I recall.
They may have.
I really like the Wii version. Was that new Super Mario Brothers? I love that game.
Yeah.
That's like a top 5 Mario Brothers game for me.
Yeah. Can't fly over the stages though.
No, fuck you. Hey man, P-Wing's part of the game, dude. It's not cheating. It's not cheating.
So anything you guys want to plug before I move on? Anyway, I got some of these dope ass fucking coasters from the homie. These shits are fucking dope as shit.
Yeah, they came out pretty good, man.
Yeah, I like these.
They smell funny though. I don't know. They smell weird.
I didn't give it the old sniff test, but
the box I have is like this big because there's like, I don't know, close to 1,000 coasters, and they're in that closet behind me, and like their whole fucking they smell funny. But
you got to market this properly, John. You got to be like, you
got to be like, you're doing a disservice right now.
I'm not even using it. What am I doing?
You got to play into this and be like, each coaster comes with a unique aroma.
If you can identify that
smell, you'll win a secret prize.
It smells like Team Spirit.
It smells really fucking weird. I'm not gonna lie. No, they're cool though. I use them. I'm not a coaster guy, but I use them now. So
I would just lay a towel right here at the like side of my little desk so I didn't like spill shit. Like now this is what I use as my little coaster things that I got from me. Those are pretty dope.
Yeah, man. Cool.
But
Do some more.
so this is what I got going on with the list shit tonight. All right. All right. So first one, this is a bum ass list, but I got a second one that's a little bit better. But we got Halloween candy. After Halloween, you know, you digging through your kids' candy, eating all the best shit, right? So that's what we got. That's what we talked about last time.
Yeah,
We got
I already
candy.
take one issue with that list already because I don't see something on there, and I don't know.
Do you see it on this one? Yeah, because I couldn't find
It's on
like,
the first one. It's on the first one.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I was gonna have a serious issue with this fucking website.
Is it hot tamales? It's hot tamales, isn't it? I knew it.
No, it's not hot tamales. I don't like those.
This is holidays. Because some people think that like some holidays are way better than others. This is something stupid we can bang out.
That'd be a
like,
quick one we could do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Because some people are like, yo, I love this day. And I'm like, why? What the fuck? Why? And what for? What else we got on the list? We got Sega Dreamcast games.
Ooh, that'd be a good one.
And this is a lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them. And even
There's
me
good
being a
ones on
Dreamcast
there,
fan,
too.
I don't know if I played all of these. Another one I got is I think at one point we're all fan of the MCU. And I'm gonna keep it under in-game. Our favorite representation of our Marvel characters from in-game, or even at least Spider-Man, the last Spider-Man movie. Now, Star Wars. Okay. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. I don't want to hold the direction on this one. I'll let other people maybe take the direction, but maybe we can talk about the mainstream movies and some of the shows.
Si's just gonna put everything in S tier. That one.
Yeah.
He's agreeing.
See, he agrees. Is that even
no, I definitely would not do that.
So we got Star Wars, and then I like my liquor. Everybody knows, and we don't have it there since they talk about these liquors, but maybe just like liquor. Like if you like vodka, if you like whiskey, if you like bourbon, if you like Scotch, rum, whatever, like something
White
like
Claw.
that.
Yeah.
Well. Next one, we got beers. We got beers because I'm not a big beer guy. I used to be a long time ago. I used to be a big beer guy at one time, so I do enjoy my beers. At one point, don't necessarily care for them too much anymore. And then I got, and when we're talking about
cartridges,
Nintendo cartridges, like, and what and how cool they were.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And how different they were. Now this we're rolling into box art. This is not about the game, the gameplay. This is all about the art of the box. Because back in the day, if you wanted to play a game, you didn't have YouTube, you didn't have nothing. You had to go off of what the front of the game looked like.
Front and back, man. That's how you picked your games back out. I mean, I didn't have magazines, so it was all front and back, or the little advertisements they would give you inside the boxes.
So like your games, like you picked your girls.
Acclaim would have like their you buy like NBA Jam and it has like 5 other, like a sheet, like a little poster with 5 other Acclaim games in it. You look at those, you're like, oh, which one looks cool? And then they wind up sucking.
Yeah. So I got in the same category. I got NES, I got Sega Genesis games, and SNES games. And again, we're only going off of box art. You saw that shit like in the storefront in the glass or hanging on the shelf. That's what you made your.
The lies, man. The lies.
Dude. I will say, as somebody who owned the Genesis, the Super Nintendo like box art made me want a Super Nintendo.
Real talk,
because it was so different, man.
These red binds on the Genesis always fucking sold it for me. I don't know what it is about that red swirl around the Genesis. Just
if it didn't have that red line, it was like the poverty cover. Yeah, I didn't like it either.
Yeah,
we made ridiculous decisions as children.
And then I've got and Curtis and big up Jason. He made this suggestion: best boot up for a console.
Console boot up screens is awesome, dude.
Yes, sir. And then last but not least, I have this is just another more general, more newer games that have box art. Because box art still, I don't think plays a huge factor, but I think it still kind of does a little bit. But this is more box art. One what I was gonna add to this, what I was thinking about since I just finished fucking Spider-Man 2 is
Oh, you finished? So you did finish the new one.
I did finish it.
Nice.
Spider-Man villains, because Spider-Man, just like Batman, has really interesting fucking villains. Very interesting.
Very
villains.
unique. So, is it a game of the year contender for you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised if it's not game of the year.
Wow.
It will be some way or shape or form.
Well, I mean, you have it. It's gonna obviously. I don't know because no God of War that one came out late that year and it was still considered, so it's not too late for it. But I just don't want to see Zelda get it.
And if it does, that's because Nintendo's doing something behind this. There's no reason
the
game should be.
Politics.
There's no reason the game should be like. I get that there are people who should feel that way, but they're wrong. 1000%.
It's a good game. Yeah, I just don't think it's. I don't think it did enough for.
If it goes to a vote, Zelda could win just because of the division between the Xbox and PlayStation fans. Because they're gonna kind of retreat to their corners and be like, Spider-Man 2, and they're gonna be like, Xbox people are gonna be like, what is that fucking game called? The
Starfield,
right? And then
there's only a handful of those. Let's keep it 1000.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I think Starfield's going to get a pity nominee. I think they're going to.
It'll be a nominee somewhere in there, but realistically, like, all right, I play Starfield, I play Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Wonder. I think even though it's Switch and it's Nintendo, it's a fucking amazing game. I really legitimately think after even playing Tears of the Kingdom, I think Spider-Man 2. I think in my soul, I feel like it deserves Game of the Year. There's just so much there. There's just so much there. Goddamn, what a great fucking game! Like,
how long? How many hours did you put into it?
Too fucking many. No bullshit. I think
it's only been out for like a week.
Yeah. I put this in the chat the other day. I was like, real talk. Like, I was playing it, and then real talk. I didn't realize how much time had went by while I was playing.
That's a good game. When that happens, when you're like just lose all sense of time. That's how I know it's a good game.
My youngest son walked in, and he was like, "Are you still playing this?" And like, I had to literally like hit the PlayStation little button just to see the time in the top corner, and I was like, "Damn, God damn, it's fucking 8:30. Damn, you guys getting ready for bed. I've been playing this shit since like 6. Jesus." I couldn't stop fucking playing it, dude.
Yeah, you'll get lost with the crimes and all that shit.
I started Miles Morales today, and I mean, I don't know if just because the game looks so good, I just want to like actually go do side shit. Like,
dude,
I'm like, stuff to do. You get really into it.
Yeah. You feel like you are Spider.
Yeah.
Do you feel all right? So you're playing Miles, and do you feel it's? I know you played the original Spider-Man. Do you feel it's better than Spider-Man?
I only played a couple hours of the first one. I like this one better. Like, it's not even close.
It's technically, I feel, should be the better game, but I still like Spider-Man 1 better.
I mean, the first one's a bigger game. Like, there's more probably to do in the first one just because it's longer. There's more to it. Like, Miles Morales has that extra shit, but it doesn't overload you with it. I feel like the first one was just complete overload, like Assassin's Creed style. Like, there's so much shit to do. You just like get overloaded and then you just don't do any of it. This one's kind of like a little bit here, a little bit there, or I could just stick to the main story. It's much more like it's still open world, but it feels a little bit like more linear.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, that's true. All right,
it fucking looks amazing. God damn it, that game looks so good.
Let's start this fucking tier list off right. All right, Halloween candy. I got a big bucket of empty wrappers. because I've been taxing them kids all fucking week or ever since Halloween.
Bro, I took a couple handfuls and I stuck it in a bag and stuck it in the freezer, and I just finished it yesterday. But I took a handful of like my top 5, threw it in the freezer, and said, "Don't."
Oh,
touch
are you
my
one of those
candy."
people who like to eat their candy when it's frozen, like
Yeah,
chocolate
man.
and shit? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I go freezer.
I do that
It's-
sometimes with
yeah.
certain things, like Swiss cake rolls. Swiss cake rolls taste way better out of the freezer than they do like out of the pantry.
Well, I also put it in the freezer because no one else likes eating frozen candy, so no one's gonna fuck with it.
You gotta get that like that 2000 IQ play on them.
Yeah. No, I gotta be strategic, man. Otherwise, I ain't gonna get shit in my house.
Real talk. That's why I buy spicy chips, even though like I do love spicy chips, but I buy the most spiciest ones because I know the kids won't eat them. That way, that's the way I know I have chips when I come home. When it's back. I buy them just to like burn your fucking mouth off.
My kids will eat that stuff, man.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this list off, and I already put my. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. S tier. S tier. This is a very generic list, but I feel like in the years of doing Halloween with the kids, this is the most shit you're gonna see in the pile when you dump it on the table and everybody's going through their shit, right? I don't know why circus peanuts are in here. That's weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's not
that's the
Halloween
bottom.
candy.
But probably S tier is 100 grand.
100 grand's
I
pretty
can't
good.
complain. I like 100K or 100 grand. Good
100K.
stuff.
I think we can get a couple right off the bat that are automatically S tier.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and go Crackle. Crackle's that shit, dog.
I like
S
Crackle.
tier,
Don't you
though.
me with Crackle, dude? Don't you dare.
Listen, Crunch, Snickers, Milky Way, Baby Ruth, Butterfinger,
Okay.
S tier off the top of the bat. I
You
don't
lost
think
me at Baby
you-
Ruth. You lost me at Baby Ruth. You
you
lost me at
don't like the Baby Ruth.
Nah. And Snickers. All right, real talk. I like peanuts. I eat peanuts, but I don't like peanuts in my candy.
We can
need to
leave
be
Baby
like-
Ruth off and leave that up for debate, but I think the other ones we can all agree on: Snickers, Milky Way,
Oh, all right. Yeah, real talk.
Butterfinger.
Yep.
I don't really like Butterfinger.
I love
Really?
Butterfinger. Oh, it's my
All
favorite.
right, I can't eat the peanut based. Look, I love Reese's and I love Butterfingers, but when I eat peanut butter, for some reason, like I break out with pimples and shit. I eat something about peanut butter that I can't do.
Side,
or I'll
you
get-
go ahead. I'm sorry, Chris.
No, you're good. You're good.
Side, do you not like Butterfinger because they get stuck in your teeth?
Well, I think it goes back to when I was a small child, and I would go to. We had this one really nice old lady in the family, and she would give us these little candies that were like these black and white striped peanut butter flavored shit candy that would stick in your teeth. And Butterfinger reminds me of those because it has the same type of thing going on, and so I just don't like them. It's sometimes you get like turned off from something, you know.
No,
And
yeah.
It's not that Butterfinger's a terrible candy. My brother absolutely loves Butterfinger, but it was just like I would every Halloween, if I ever got Butterfinger, I just gave it to him. Like we would trade. Like I would get the mounds.
Oh, that's what you do. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You gotta negotiate.
like he hates coconut, and I love coconut, so we would do that. You know, it would be like Almond Joy mounds. I get those, and then Butterfinger and shit. You know.
Also, you would be upset if I put like Almond Joy like down here because that's kind of what I was feeling initially. Because Almond
No, that's
Joy,
better than Sear. It's A or S. Almond Joy and Mounds are both good, although Almond Joy's got nuts, Mounds don't, if you remember the commercial and advertisement.
That is true. But Mounds is dark chocolate, and I love dark chocolate.
yeah.
It's just I know it's I'm weird. I like shit nobody likes. That's
No. Like, see, my wife likes Almond Joy, and she likes fucking like those type of things. But like, I'm like, great, help clear out the bowl, so I can
Right.
get the good shit. You know what I mean?
I got you. What about Kit Kat? You guys like Kit Kat? Right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's
put that
S tier.
bitch on
Kit
S
Kat's
tier.
S
Oh, man,
tier.
I already put that up
Okay.
there, dog.
Yeah.
Kit Kats, that's bro, like it's phenomenal. Like it
Yeah,
almost
it's
was
fantastic. There's so many ways you can eat a Kit Kat. You know, like goofing around. You know,
if you just like pull out the whole 4 bars and just take a huge bite into it, like that just triggers people.
Yeah, are you guys one of those like you play with your candy a little, like you eat it different ways depending on like
Kit
you
Kat,
just
I
said.
feel like they have to be broken.
Yes.
Whether you go 2 or 1, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like you can't go more than 2.
I do 1 because I feel like I have to savor it and I have to make it last. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And then I don't feel like
Kat,
a fat piece of shit.
eating a Kit Kat without breaking it would be like eating a fucking string cheese and like whole, just like you know. What I mean?
All right. I'm guilty of that.
I'll
take
do
the
that
whole
shit
string
though
cheese,
too.
bro. I'll bite that shit like a carrot, bro. I'll snap that shit off.
What about Reese's cups? Like
I love Reese's cups. Again, I stay away from the peanut butter because it's just something about. I would absolutely put it on S tier. I just can't eat them anymore. Something about peanut butter and milk that makes my skin want to break out. And like chocolate does that. I think to a lot of people already. But like I'll get like pimples and shit if I eat like a lot of peanut butter based shit or milk.
Yeah, and Reese's, that's another one of those that you can eat different ways. Like there's a lot of ways you could eat. Remember they used to have that commercial, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's and all that?
Well, there is if you leave the wrapper on it. I think that's you know what I mean? Like
if
that
you
might
shove it up
be
your
the
ass,
smartest
that's probably
way.
not there's wrong ways.
Yeah, like
there's
up your ass.
Wait, you're not supposed to shove them up your ass? Damn.
Mom, they said there's no wrong way.
You walk in like your underwear is like between your like ankles. Like what? That should have been a Reese's commercial.
I got them all in there, Mom.
Shove them up your ass.
I got them. What are those Reese's? The ones that look like Kit Kats almost, but they're like Twix looking Reese's. You know what I'm talking
I
about?
don't think I've seen those.
They're bars, little bars. I don't know.
I need to eat more, dude. I need to eat more candy. As an adult, like the amount of access I have to candy, I don't know why. Like I feel like
it's only Halloween. After that, dude, I get so burnt out on Halloween.
Yeah, I'm buying a fucking candy bar.
Like
I'm buying a fucking candy bar on Monday when I stop at the gas station.
Hey, do you guys? I need
shit.
to get an answer on this one because I've been seeing people defending this candy a lot lately.
Don't you bring up candy corn? I will fight you.
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, what is your thoughts about that? Like,
it's A tier. It's A tier.
I like
candy corn. I love candy corn.
Really? I'm
like
glad
it.
to hear you say that because I actually do like candy corn.
Wow, hold on. This is a rare occurrence that
The perfect
people,
alignment of the stars.
Like fucking. Usually it's one or the other with people. It's like 50-50 down the line, and it's a hard. I hate it, or I like it.
I love candy. I've always liked candy corn. It
has to be in like small sessions. Like I'll grab a handful, pop a few in, whatever, and chew on or whatever. But I can't just like sit down like I'm eating popcorn at a movie or whatever and fucking eat fucking candy.
I can keep track of all these candies. Born Distracted says. Now, how do you feel about the pumpkins though? Like the big fat pumpkins that are kind of like candy corn. See, I really like those,
dude.
That's like 5 candy corns in one.
They have a different flavor too. Like they have something different going on there. Those are nice.
Do you think so?
Well, maybe not. There's different kinds.
I think it's okay if it's the orange and like the orange ones, like that are the same, or they're like yellowish orange. That's like tastes like candy corn. But they have like the darker ones. Those have a different flavor.
Okay. So I haven't had enough of them to remember as well as you do. But yeah, I knew there was something different there.
See, I don't know if I've ever had what you're talking about. I can't picture them in my head.
I like those little circus peanut things. I like those.
I do, but it's not for Halloween.
But who gives those out?
Yeah.
I don't think in my almost 40 years of living have I ever got circus peanuts for fucking Halloween.
Nah, this is like a automatic generated list.
Right.
It's like orange slices. You don't get orange slices for Halloween.
Well, there is always that goddamn fucking. My daughter got an apple this year, and I'm like, God damn it! Like, you know what? It's fine. Yeah,
that's weird.
Whoever gave your daughter an apple's a dick. Like,
well, it was in the bowl, and she came back. She's like, they left apples out, and I'm like, why did you even take it?
You're not even supposed to take apples for Halloween because people remember they used to have those rumors. Like, oh, don't
gonna put needles in them and shit like that.
Yeah, razor blades and apples and stuff. You're not supposed to take apples. Yeah, whoever did that, that's not cool. Like, They don't. Even, you're not even supposed to do the candied apples anymore because of that shit.
I fucking love those candied
Oh
apples.
god, they're fantastic.
Yeah. The caramel dip.
Oh,
Is it
you know what
caramel or caramel? All right. Is it caramel or caramel?
Boy. Oh,
All right, here we go. Because I need to know. I need to know the answer.
Hey, let's go get some caramel apples. That's how I say it.
Okay.
Caramel. It's caramel.
Now hang on. There's
Oh, hell no. Here we go.
So I don't know what the right answer is, but I will tell you this. If I'm talking about candy, I tend to say caramel, but you caramelize things when you cook.
That's true.
Yeah, because you don't say caramelized. You don't say caramelized onions. You say caramelized.
This is what I'm
onions.
saying. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. But
And that's like the past tense of caramelization. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I think this might be one of those rare cases where either
both are right.
Yeah, they're both fine. I don't think there's a right or a wrong on that. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everybody's just wrong.
We were.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I got one for you guys, man. How do you guys feel about dots? Because I like dots.
I fuck up some dots now. They're all right. They're all right. You see them on here. My eyes are so bad.
Top row, second from the right.
Dots ain't bad, man. I fuck with dots. I mean, they're not gonna be
what I don't like about dots. What I don't like about dots is they're too hard. Like they're not as soft as they look. And
I appreciate I appreciate that about them.
Okay,
it's different. I mean,
they look like little butt plugs.
They're
pause.
We just got done talking about that a second ago with the Reese's. I got them all in there, Mom. No, anyway,
put some of them dots in there. You got room for some dots?
I'd rather have like gummy bears than dots.
Absolutely.
I think,
but I feel like dots you only eat around Halloween.
Yeah. I would never go out of my way to buy anything dot related. Like I'm not gonna use my own money to consume dots.
Oh, but dude, they make these little dots. Hold on, they're like maybe I'm thinking of something else, but I think they're made by dots. They're like Skittles. If it's the ones I'm thinking
dots
of.
Or C tier. I don't know. Jason might be onto something.
I just don't like that there's something with the texture I just don't like, but the flavor's fine. I don't have a problem.
I mean, like if they're there, I'll eat them. But it's like again, I'm not going out of my own way to like consume them.
You know what dots remind me of? This is another thing. Gumdrops, except they're too hard. The gumdrops are like soft and they have like the sugar on the outside a lot of times.
Right.
And I fucking love gumdrops.
Do you remember the dots that came on the paper strip?
Do you remember yes, those? I do. Yep. I remember that shit. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
Those were good, man. Well, they weren't good. It was just
they were there. All right. Nestle Crunch is kind of fire. I'm gonna probably put that in this.
Okay, here's a question. Nestle Crunch and Crackle. Which one's better?
Crackle,
1000%. Like not even an
Crackle's
argument,
better,
but it's better than Kit Kat. I think Crunch is better than Kit Kat.
Yeah. What about the white?
It's a close tie up between Crunch and Kit Kat, but I still, you know what? I feel like I might put Kit Kat above Crunch.
What about the white Nestle Crunch?
Well, I don't know if that's on here, but I'm going to keep it 1000 with you.
Those are okay.
My favorite, I thought I saw it on this list. Maybe I did, maybe I did.
You have a second list.
Yeah, it might have been on that one. Is it on this one? I swear I saw it. I might be wrong. But my favorite candy of all time, damn it, is it on here? My favorite candy of all time is the white chocolate Hershey's. I love that shit. The cookies and cream white chocolate Hershey.
Oh, those are good. Yeah,
those are amazing. I love those fucking.
They make those. They're not Hershey Kisses, but they're like little chunks. What do they call them? They're like nuggets. Like
yes.
Those are really good. Those are really.
Maybe
good.
It's not. Oh, I swear I saw it. Maybe it was on like when I was looking through shit. But hands down, if you put a gun to my head, you're like, what's your last meal or your last dessert with it? I love that cookies and cream Hershey's bar. That's my favorite.
I'll eat anything cookies and cream, man.
I put it, bro. And when we do s'mores, we do s'mores every July 4th. I'll buy. Everybody wants their chocolate fucking Hershey's, whatever. I always will opt out for the cookies and cream and make a s'mores out of that.
Yeah.
My favorite candy bar, I don't see it here. Maybe I'm missing it. Maybe it's not as popular everywhere else.
What is it?
Is it on this list? This has similar but little variations.
I don't see it. It's whatchamacallit.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I haven't had
That's
one of those
I
in
haven't
a
seen
long
it.
time.
Yeah, whatchamacallits are
Do they still
great.
make those? I haven't
Yeah,
had one of those.
they
in a
still
long
have them
ass
here.
time.
Yep.
They
I still
have
see
them.
them, but I forget they even exist till someone brings them up or I see them. But those are not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to add DP, you're more than welcome. If he wants to jump in, but that's up to you.
Got something to link.
All right,
Oh,
so
You got him, John? Or I can do it if you didn't do it.
Yeah, go for it. I don't have Facebook open.
Oh, okay.
all right, Milk Duds. What do y'all put Milk Duds at?
I like Milk Duds. I like
do
them.
too, but them
Yeah.
bitches hurt. They get stuck all in your teeth every time. It's never not gonna happen. They're gonna get stuck in your goddamn teeth.
It's
Yeah, it's terrible.
like what I need. It's weird because it's chocolatey, but it's like that soup. It tastes more like chocolate milk, like a milk chocolate.
Bro, it's like
It's a
candy
low
bar and
B,
you
high
put your
C. I
clothes
think
in the dryer.
Yeah, I
Get
think
all
you have
hard
it.
up.
I think you have it in a good spot. It's not bad. It's not my
Yeah.
go-to, but it's a solid entry into the Halloween. It's one of those candies again I only eat around Halloween.
You know,
Jason brings up Whoppers, bro. I'm fucking with
oh,
Whoppers.
I like Whoppers.
I could do Whoppers. I would put them above Milk Duds.
Oh,
I
but
put
you
them
know
in
what
B.
sucks?
I put them
You know
in
what?
B.
You know what sucks about Whoppers though? Occasionally you get one of those fucking raisinets in there, and then you're not expecting it.
no one ever expects a Raisinets, even when you buy Raisinets. All right,
Yeah.
with your own hard-earned money. All right.
Who the fuck decided that was a good idea? That's what I want to know. That's a fucking atrocity. That's a war crime.
Hey, I thought about something the other day, right? Hey, so I gotta ask a question to you,
Yeah.
man. All right, we were talking about the chili situation. I gotta bring this up, right? All right, you have Wendy's in Texas. Do they put beans in the chili at Wendy's?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I was just curious because I thought they were like, nope, not down here. We don't do that shit. You know what I mean? I was just curious. I had to ask. I was just curious. That
No,
shit
they
been
did.
eating at me for like a few weeks. I was thinking about this shit.
I think Down Phoenix is in the lobby or whatever.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up,
well,
Lon? How are you?
What is up? Man,
already
I just
know
had a
what it is.
freaking feast.
Was it
Yeah.
Halloween
Did,
candy?
serving 2 of McDonald's.
Yeah, no, I know. I had the quarter pounder of cheese, and I had 10-piece nugget, and I had 2 of those freaking pumpkin cream pies, man.
You
So I
just
didn't
really like
eat anything
McDonald's. I
today.
feel like as an adult, I've never been like, you know what, I'm gonna go get McDonald's. Like I get it for my kids. I've
Yeah,
never
that's
like
drunk
as
food.
an
I'll
adult.
never go unless I'm drunk by myself. Never.
Well-
Once in a while, I like some chicken McNuggets. You know.
Yeah. I like the quarter pounder personally, and I was just hungry, and they
Yeah,
had
I just feel like if I'm gonna go get like junk food, or not junk food, but like fast food.
Oh,
like,
it's junk food. That's
as an
absolutely
adult,
junk
there's so many
It is
like
junk
other
food, yeah.
better
It's
places
cool.
I would rather go.
Yeah,
I don't know,
I was just
McDonald's.
in the mood, and plus it was between that Burger King and Taco Bell. I was like, Taco Bell.
But how did you get to
is-
those
I'll
3
probably pay for
decisions?
that.
Was it like a geographical thing where like those? Are just
Yeah,
the
it's because
closest, or,
those are.
like,
Well, yeah, because literally it's those places and Subway, and I didn't want to do Subway.
because
So
you guys
it's
probably have. Do you have Whataburger out where you live?
No, we don't.
Oh, you don't have it out there yet.
No, like the burger place that I love around my area is Culver's, at least like the chain restaurant.
Okay.
And then there's this local place called Gordon's Stoplight, which actually is like really killer. Like it was like a top 50 restaurant on the Travel Channel, and they make killer burgers. Like they're like smash burger style. So I'll go there sometimes. Obviously, like if I'm, actually got time to wait and shit. Otherwise, I'll go to Culver's.
All right, so you're distracting us
But-
from this very important
Oh,
discussion.
yeah.
Oh yeah, the candy.
We're-
Yeah, candy.
we're
Yeah.
balls deep into this shit, and you come in here with this shit.
Let's see what we got here. Let me see what you guys got on the candy.
What do you got? Hey, what do you? Let me
All right,
ask
I
you
forgot
this.
to leave this out of S tier because
Oh,
this
oh,
is yes. I
Yeah.
would put this above. I would put that there. Actually, I might
Twix is
put that there.
fantastic.
Dang,
might put
somebody
that
got some.
there.
Whoa, you guys have candy corn as an A tier? What the fuck?
Don't you fucking come in here and fuck up the feng shui, right?
Yeah,
I said what we said. Don't you dare.
Dude, we
Okay,
don't
no.
wanna-
I'm
You're
not.
on
I'm not
a
a
tight
can-
rope down, Phoenix, and I'm about to cut the wire. All right.
Okay, I'm not a candy corn hater, but
Bro, that's
I
right.
can't-
Everybody who hates candy corn, explain to me.
No,
what the
no, I'm not a-
problem
I'm not
is.
a
What's
hater.
The problem? What's the
I'm
problem?
not a hater, but I'm not a lover. Like it's decent. It's like a solid B to me personally.
Nah.
It's good.
It's seasonal candy for me. I would
But
never
only-
eat it
only the-
year-round.
Only the Brock's brand, because they have that other brands like Zachary's or something like that. That one actually does taste shitty.
Oh, I get like a 10-pound bag of it from Sam's for like $3, and I end up throwing out a quarter of it.
Oh, I got a question. I don't know if it's on this list or not, but one of the oldest candies to ever be mass produced has not. I saw a documentary about this a while back, a couple months ago. It's kind of not popular anymore. People don't like it anymore.
It's because it tastes like turds, right?
What do you think about black licorice?
No,
I don't hate it. I can eat it. I would never prefer it. I can stomach it. It doesn't
there's
bother me.
there's
It doesn't bother
nothing,
me.
but it's like eating plastic. There's no flavor. It's not
All right, let
enjoyable
me ask
in
you
your
a
mouth.
question.
It doesn't.
How do you know
melt.
what plastic tastes like?
If I put plastic in my mouth and put fucking licorice in my mouth, I can't tell the difference until I bite down on it.
Well, here's the thing about licorice. There's a lot of variety and quality. Like,
And I'll
it's
say the
not-
same thing about Twizzlers too. Twizzlers are ass too.
All right.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
wrong.
you don't like Twizzlers?
You're
Oh.
1000% wrong.
Cherry Twizzlers?
Yeah,
I will
Twizzlers-
fuck up cherry Twizzlers.
You can't even taste the cherry until you're like halfway through the fucking Twizzler.
That's not true.
I don't know.
That's not
Yeah, it's true.
I object.
Yeah.
It's not a good candy.
I know.
Not a
I've
good
had,
candy.
I've had-
Out of all
not
the
in
things
my
you could eat, why
top
would you ever choose to eat Twizzlers over anything else?
Twizzlers
Bro,
are
I
great.
fuck with them Twizzlers, man.
Yeah, but you don't like go buy Twizzlers when there's 1,000 other
Yeah,
choices.
yeah, true, but
You get Twizzlers because someone's like, "Hey, I have Twizzlers. Do you want a Twizzler?" And then my follow-up question is, how the fuck did you get to the point where you bought Twizzlers?
I would buy Twizzlers back in the day.
You act like somebody's on crack or something.
What?
Like,
It's fine.
How did you
Twizzlers are
even
ass.
get to this point? Like, they
What
put
is it that
Twizzlers
happened
like
to
out of
you
your like
in
hiding spot in your room? What has come to this?
you have like an intervention for someone that has Twizzlers.
yeah.
You're like, hey man, come over. We got Twizzlers, and you open the door, and everybody, your family members, just sitting down.
What about what about taffy? What about taffy?
I fuck with
Like-
taffy.
It's okay.
Saltwater taffy too. That's the shit. That's
Dude,
It's got to be the right flavor. The banana is surprisingly
Oh,
good.
I love the banana taffy.
Are you talking about the Laffy Taffy or you're talking about like actual Taffy?
I'm thinking the Laffy Taffy.
Well, there's
That's
The
different-
Laffy Taffy is more,
Right?
accessible.
There's the taffy that comes in the little wax paper,
Yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
there.
Oh
I
yeah.
fuck with it. I fuck with it. I
but
mean,
that's
I'm
not a
gonna
Halloween
pay for it.
candy.
I don't personally
Sometimes
care
it
for
is.
that
Very
kind of
rarely,
taffy,
sometimes
but
it
I don't personally care for that kind of taffy unless it's like from one of those like shops, like those like stores that have like 100 flavors, man.
Mm.
Those
Yeah, I
ones
buy
are
them at the
actually, like, really
store.
good.
When I go to the store, I buy it, and then
You
it's
say
like
Twizzlers, man.
Okay.
I'd put Twizzlers at a decent C, dog.
I
I
really
would put
like-
them at a C.
I understand Twizzler. A Twizzler is not going to compete with a chocolate candy bar, but
Correct.
I think it's still pretty decent.
Yeah.
C's fine. C's fine. That's okay.
I would honestly put it above Milk Duds, like no
Mm.
questions. I'd put it above Milk Duds.
Well, okay, now let's talk about Jolly Ranchers for a second. Like, let's have the Jolly Rancher talk because
You mean the
All
gay
right,
farmer
all
dog?
right. Before we get there, I gotta say, when it comes to all right, I'm gonna say pause before I say it.
okay,
When it comes to hard candy, I can't suck on it. Like I have to like bite into it and break it into a bunch of pieces. Shut up,
Yeah.
John. Shut the fuck up.
I'm cutting this out, dude. I'm snipping this and making it
You
short.
motherfucker, you.
I mean,
I
if
can't.
you,
I don't like.
Yeah.
Fuck. I can't even say it anymore. Fuck.
you can't bite a Jolly Rancher though. There's
Oh,
no
I'll
way.
bite. I'll bite the shit.
You
out
can
of
put them in a Zima.
A what?
A
it.
Zima.
Oh, bro.
You all know about that, man.
Yeah. That's that
Yeah.
making that dirty shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking. I know
If
you're
you
talking
should put
about.
Jolly
I wouldn't put it in a
Ranchers
Zima,
and
but I put it in
Zimas to
other
get
shit.
to
I'd put it
get
in
them more
other shit.
flavor.
Yeah.
I don't like Jolly Ranchers, man. They're too sweet. Just
They stick to you. Like they're horrible about like sticking to teeth. And
Bro, it's nothing but sugar.
yeah,
there's gooey
it's
and
crystallized
sticky
sugar.
and-
Yep.
Yeah. Those water flavor packets of Jolly Ranchers, those are really good though.
Yeah, I put Jolly Ranchers in like liquor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Or
What-
moonshine. You ever put that shit in moonshine?
No,
No,
I never
dude,
had.
I don't
that.
live in fucking Louisiana. We don't do moonshine up here.
Hey, so I live in Texas. Texas. Si, have you ever had a moonshine?
There's been a couple of instances where I was in. John, you remember the infamous night in the basement? Way worse on strawberry moonshine. Bad night. Bad couple of nights.
I've had moonshine before, dude. First time I ever had it, a buddy I worked with was like, "Hey man, I got moonshine. You want to try it?" And I'm like, I never tried it before. I was like, I want to experience it. I took like a 3 or 4 sips, and I was like, "Hey man, I can use the bathroom." I was in his bathroom staring at myself in the mirror. Like,
Yeah.
what the
No,
fuck?
moonshine
What
is
the fuck?
dangerous. It's actually very.
Bro, you
dangerous.
can run a car off of that
Yeah.
shit, dude.
No thanks, man.
That shit's serious.
It's
All
not
right.
good. It's not good.
Yeah. Back to the list. Gummy bears. I'm putting gummy bears.
I could
in a
fuck with some
solid
gummy
A.
bears, man.
Yeah.
Gummy
I wouldn't
bears?
put
Bro,
them in S
every
tier.
now and then I'll stop. I'll get a bag of gummy bears. I'll throw them in my drawer at work in my desk.
Mhm.
Yeah, I fuck around, and eat that whole bag, and like
Yeah,
20
which
minutes
one?
sometimes.
I'm gonna
man.
put gummy bears over.
Oh, it's
candy
definitely
corn.
over
Candy
candy
corn
corn.
is
Yeah,
a
the
seasonal
Haribo.
thing for me.
Yeah, the Haribo, those are an A tier, but like if it's the Black Forest one, those are S tier, man. Those are really freaking good.
See, I don't really
I think
like
gummy
force
bears is the
gummy
same
bears.
across
I
the
think
board. I'm gonna say
even
it.
like the Welch's fruit chews are really good, man.
Oh,
I fuck
God,
with those
yes.
too.
Dude, that's not really. Is that candy? I guess it's candy.
I mean,
Like
it's pretty much got the same amount of sugar as candies.
Yeah.
But like,
No, made with 100% fruit juice, Si. Come on, it's healthy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one down at the bottom
I
row,
like the laugh.
third
Yeah,
from
I
the
don't know
left.
about
Those Welch's fruit chews, man. I will fucking destroy those things, man.
Oh
No,
my God,
yeah,
I-
you know what? All right, yes, I didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't hear you right. Yeah, you're right. Those Welch's ones hit different
Yeah.
for some reason. I know what you're talking about.
okay, I have a question. Maybe this candy doesn't exist anymore. Pixie sticks. You remember?
Oh, they're still
Pixie-
around.
Oh, bro, that's
Yeah.
like cocaine for kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're still around.
Yeah.
They call them
Sugar.
dipping sticks now or some shit like that.
Oh
yeah.
no, it's on this list. A fun dip.
No,
That's what it is. Fun
yeah,
dip.
fun
now,
dip.
Fun-
Yes,
Fun Dip
that is
is a-
fun.
Fun Dip is a different thing than the Pixie sticks. It's the same.
Right.
Type of-
Yeah.
Is
'Cause
it?
it has like
It's
that
fun
stick
dip
that you
until your
dip in
parents
there and you
fucking-
lick it.
Oh, that's the stick you dip in the sugar. The Pixie
it's a
sticks
little
is
white
a
chalk
straw.
stick. Yeah.
Right.
The
Yeah,
Pixie stick
yeah.
is like a straw piece of paper filled with
Yes.
sugar. You just
Yeah, they were doing-
migrated to fun dip
You
because
shot
of
They
the
were
sugar.
doing the fucking paper straws before it was
Right.
cool.
And then they had the
Yeah.
big plastic ones. They had the
I don't know
paper
if they
ones.
still make Pixie sticks, man. That's a
I
good
don't-
question.
I don't know.
I have.
either.
Well, no,
Those and
well,
cowtails. I used to buy those in cowtails.
Oh, I love
Check
Cowtails
it
I
out,
love
man.
cowtails, man. Cowtails were great. Yeah.
I feel like the only
Or
place you can buy a
oxtails.
cowtail is at the gas station. That's the only place you're gonna find a cowtail.
Man, those were good. Like caramel filled with that cream.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I fuck with
yeah.
cows. Junior mints. I don't know, man. I fuck with them.
Junior mints are my theater candy. I
Pixie
always get-
sticks were discontinued.
no way.
Oh,
Yeah.
When?
I believe it. I
I'm
believe
trying
it.
to find out when.
Because
here.
it's literally just sugar.
Yeah.
You know what? Down Phoenix.
With colored dye is all it is.
I refuse
Yeah.
to listen to the slander against Pixie sticks.
What are you saying about Junior mints, Si?
I was just saying that's the candy I always eat when I go to the movies. Like I like to eat those. I don't know. I like.
It-
I feel like
Is
they're
it-
in the same category with Milk Duds. I would probably still put Milk Duds above
Junior mints are like tiny peppermint patties. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
they
the-
were
yeah, like the
discontinued
York
this
pep-
year,
Really?
2023. The
Junior
Pixie
mints?
sticks.
Oh,
Pixie sticks were
Wow.
discontinued in
Bro,
2023.
you Joseph for a pixie stick out door. He's still bringing his bro.
I'm gonna have to
chill
get
with
on
the pixie
eBay.
stick.
No, he asked. I looked it up. They're expensive as fuck on eBay right now,
I'm
dude.
gonna be fighting somebody in an auction for some fucking sugar and a straw.
It's just like real cocaine.
Yeah.
Colombians
Ma-
transporting pixie sticks across.
Make,
the
make some
ocean.
fucking bathtub pixie sticks.
Oh shit!
You can people make them on Etsy apparently.
I mean, it's just sugar and like a little flavor, and You know,
We got Skittles, man.
I
We put
like
Skittles in it.
Skittles. I'm gonna keep them.
I like those.
in
I like
A,
Skittles.
but I'm gonna put them above candy corn
so
too.
I got to tell you, like, there's different kinds of Skittles. You know,
Yeah, the tropical ones are banging.
Yes,
those are the best.
I don't
ones.
like regular Skittles, but I love those other ones, the
Yes.
different flavored ones. But the regular
Mhm.
Skittles, I don't like them. I don't know. Maybe I had too many of them when I was a kid or something. But
They're all right. Like I feel like I would eat them more regularly than candy corn, so I put them above candy corn. I can't put them in a B tier. I feel like A is a better sell place for them because they're very. I don't know. They're all right. They're pretty good. Shit, I fuck with them.
I just
Yeah.
remember a lot of Halloweens where there was a crap ton of Skittles and Tootsie Rolls. And
Tootsie Roll, is that on this list? Because we gotta talk about them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers.
Tootsie
Oh,
Rolls.
yeah.
Yep, I seen them.
there's all the different flavored ones in the bottom down there in the middle.
All right, this motherfucker right here, like it's not terrible. It's not
It's a
ass.
D.
It's a D.
C or
No,
D.
that's
I can eat
that's
one
ass,
Tootsie Roll.
man.
That's it.
That's
Nah,
like
I'll
it's
fuck with Tootsie
it's like a
Roll.
turd with sugar.
The regular, the regular Tootsie
We know
Roll is
what
like
turds taste like down Phoenix.
the regular Tootsie Roll is like cold McDonald's fries. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
Yes, yo, bro, that's a brilliant comparison. You're with
So
that
you always
100%
have when you're a kid. You always have when you're done with your candy. You got 10 Tootsie Rolls at the bottom
Yeah.
of the bag,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Fuck! All I got left is Tootsie Rolls."
Bro, that's where
I guess I'm
my
just gonna eat the
appreciation
fucking
for-
Tootsie
That's where
Rolls.
my appreciation
Yeah.
for the Tootsie Roll came in. That's why I at least put it in D tier because I'm like, man, I still gotta have my fix. You know what I mean?
and a
You
bunch
always
of
had Tootsie Rolls as the last thing you had left in that bag. Always.
and a bunch of yellow Starburst, and you're like,
Yellow Star, those are the
Yeah.
best ones.
no, dude.
Yellow's
Are
pretty
you
good.
on drugs? Please
Yellow's
don't-
pretty
bro,
dang good, man.
Yellow and the pink ones are the best
The
ones.
pink
The yellow
ones,
and
are
the pink, ones.
ones, the red ones. I like the green ones. Even I like the orange ones, but
I don't think-
They're all good.
I don't think
but
there's one I
top
don't
tier-
like.
The
I don't like
yellow
the
and the
yellow
pink
ones.
ones are my hands down my favorite.
yellow candy just pissed me
1000%.
off when I was a kid. I was like, why the fuck is
Why?
this candy yellow? I don't
Because it reminded you of something healthy, like a
Okay.
banana.
Let me ask you
It's like-
guys.
or citrus. How dare they
But-
try and sneak this citrus in my?
Yeah,
in my
let me ask you
candy.
guys about this one right here. The one that's to the left of the sugar babies, those little strawberry candies. Like, who likes those?
Where are they at? Which one?
To the left of the sugar babies.
Or where are the sugar babies at?
Talking about this?
Yeah, to the left of sugar babies, those strawberry ones. Those
What is
ones
this?
are actually
I can't
pretty
even-
dang good.
I can't even tell what that is.
What the hell are you talking
what
about?
is-
Are you
what-
talking about
where
this?
is
It's those ones that look like strawberries. You know, like
What?
like when you the red
Oh.
and green paper. Yeah,
What
Oh,
row? What row? what row?
I know
second to last row next to sugar babies.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I just don't see it here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, third one from the right on the second row.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I see. it.
Second
Yeah.
row on from the bottom.
They have like the
second from
juice.
bottom.
They have like
Oh,
the
sugar
juice in
babies.
them.
no,
Well, no,
No,
some
no,
of the
next to
strawberry ones
those.
next to it, but
The
Right.
strawberries. I always thought those was like Christmas kind of.
All right, I fucked with the whole list.
third from the right.
Oh,
Third,
these-
there you
oh,
go,
these
right
shits
there.
right
Yeah,
here?
yeah. I like those.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is my grandma used to.
Yeah,
yo,
those
you
are
know,
grandma.
Grandma
those are
used to like
grandma
fucking
candy.
dab
they
you
are,
up and like.
dude. They are
I will
grandma
say this,
candy, but
though.
those are banging, man. Those are like a
Yeah.
solid A.
I'm
With that
gonna- I'm
freaking
gonna-
I don't know
liquid
if they're
filling
an
and shit they
A.
got in them.
I'm gonna fuck with the vibe here, but I'm gonna fuck with the vibe and kill the vibe here. So the first time I had these things, I couldn't eat them for a long time because the first time I had them was when my father passed away. People gave us like gift baskets for whatever fucking stupid reason. We got gift baskets, and I was 6. And the first time I ever had these things was from those gift baskets. And I had one in my mouth at my father's funeral. And after that, I couldn't eat them for like fucking 15 years, but I like them
wow.
now. Yeah. Cause it fucking reminded me of that shit.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I totally get that. Yeah,
But I couldn't eat them for a while. I mean to kill the vibe, but they're good.
yeah.
No, that's
Yeah,
that
it-
shit. You know, your grandma used to always like slip you a little bit.
Yeah.
of
Old
money.
people always have this shit.
Yeah, yeah. My grandma used to always give me some of those. So like, I would never go out of my way to buy them, but I've eaten probably about 1 million of them.
It's
in
a
church.
candy that if it's there, you're going to grab one. You're like, oh, these are okay. You know,
Yeah.
like it's a solid, like pick it out of a bag of candy. Yeah. I eat them. They're good.
Yeah. I don't know. I
First of
don't
all,
like
I'm
those.
not
Like
trying to
those
make
are
light of
the
the
grandma
situation,
candy
but I
choice
haven't-
for me.
I haven't been trying to make light of the situation, but I've never heard candy like give me like traumatic experience or anything.
It just reminded me. You ever
No, I
like
get
eat
it.
something
No,
and then throw
yeah.
up and then like you
Yeah.
can't eat that thing for a while? It's the same
I get
situation.
you. I feel you.
Yeah,
I
same
feel you.
thing.
You know, another
We didn't
grandma
talk-
candy that I don't see here is those chalk. I was gonna say those chalky mints. You remember those little chalky mints?
Bro,
Chalky
I've
mints.
probably in my life
know,
Just
eaten
regular-
like a mint bowl, a bowl.
18,923 of them. Like
My- My great grandfather always had like a pocket on his shirt, and he would always have like a thing of
bro,
mints
the
on his
motherfuckers
shirt.
like I feel like when you get to like age 62, they just start coming out of like pores of your body. You just gotta start handing them
Yeah,
off.
I'm
to
gonna be walking
everybody.
around with candy in my pockets. If I
Yeah,
make it to
it's
80,
probably
I'm
like
having an
freaking-
ass load of candy in my pockets, dude.
Freaking AARP probably hands them out to their members and shit.
Hey, where's
are you talking about the chalky mints though? Or are you talking about like those one mints that you get from the restaurants that those like soft mints? Is that what you're talking about? Or
No, the hard ones. Those
like
hard-ass
she would have like a little glass bowl full of the little
Yeah, oh
like,
yeah.
the mints that they're like.
I eat like 4 of them.
Oh, you're talking about the soft peppermints. They're soft,
yeah.
right? You
Yeah,
can bite into them.
there's
Those-
two kinds.
Oh,
There's two kinds. The ones that are a little soft, they're kind of chalky,
Mhm,
and then
and
there's
you can
ones
bite
that
into 'em.
like, yeah, and then there's these other
Those are for
ones
pussies.
also, which I'm
All right.
remembering. There's these other ones that you would put in your mouth, and they would literally dissolve, like when you put them in your mouth. I don't
Are you
know,
talking
know.
about? Hold on.
yeah.
All right, I want to put it up here though. You talk about what's fruit snacks. I'm putting that
Speaking of mint,
below Skittles but above candy corn.
did you
Is that
discuss
BMG?
Andy's mints or York?
Oh, Andy's
Andy's
mints
aren't on here
dude.
and York isn't on here, but I fuck with
York's on
both.
there.
I fuck with is York
Andy's
on
are the
here?
best. Andy's
York's
are
on
the
there.
best.
It was on the first
I don't-
one. I don't know if it's on the
I don't
second
even
page.
like mint sweets, but I do like Andy's. Like,
can't-
I
Yeah,
like
the
this is
Andy
the
ones
shit,
are good. They have like the right mix of chocolate and
Yeah,
mint.
that's like eating cocaine. Literally, that's fantastic. Yeah, I mean, ask you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
That I can't remember the name of it, Chris, but the first row on the top, third one from the left. Those things are disgusting.
Bit of honeys.
Yeah, those are
That's
gross.
ass. Those are ass.
Those are complete ass.
Those are made in some other country.
Yeah.
I never
No. Your grandpa's grandpa like fucking spent his like lucky 2 penny whatever at the local thing, popping open his cherry cola at the fucking thing, was devouring those shits. Yeah, that shit's no, it's bad.
What about gummy bears? Where would you put like Haribo gummy bears?
We-
I love
Yeah,
that.
you got
We have
rank.
those at A tier. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're all-
those
we're
are
all-
good, but I like the Black Forest ones better.
Black Forest are good. They're softer.
All right, something I don't think we missed on. What about straight up just M&M's chocolate?
I would say
Milk
regular
chocolate
M&Ms without the nuts, I go B. They're okay. I mean,
you
they're,
like
they're
with the
over.
nuts?
They're a little overplayed by at this point. I like the
Yeah.
peanut butter M&Ms a little bit better.
Oh, the peanut butter ones are good.
If we're gonna put
Uh,
M&M's in A or in the A category, I'm putting it top of A.
I don't think they're A at all.
I
Yeah.
think.
You ever have
Oh, go ahead.
a peanut butter M&M? I'm like at this point, it's just Reese's Pieces.
Oh, they
What the hell
got
are-
they got
No,
caramel
no, they're
M&Ms and all
different,
that shit
dude.
now.
The,
You know what-
the
you know
peanut
what-
butter ones have chocolate also.
Yeah.
And
it's
they're bigger.
You know what's good is the mint M&Ms. Have you ever had those?
I don't think I've had those.
Oh my god, those are fantastic.
I like the cappuccino ones, but I like coffee and chocolate. Anything.
Sai really likes mint, I've noticed.
I do.
I
Yeah.
like mint, but
I
like
don't.
I have to already be like predisposed to it. Like I can't like just be surprised by mint.
I have to.
You got to know the mint's coming. I see what you're
If
saying.
that,
Yeah.
if that shit comes out of nowhere, I'm like, what the fuck?
Like, whoa, hey.
What did you just?
you know.
You need
Like,
mint to
I'll
let
bite
it-
you one second. What did you just?
You need mint to give you a
Yeah.
heads up.
Chris, do you smoke menthol cigarettes?
I do.
I can't
Yeah.
do menthol. When I smoked, I could never fucking smoke menthol cigarettes, especially those Newports, man. I could.
Oh, I can't do Newports. Do I do mint? All right. All right. I don't know. Well, these
Would
are
you
cigarettes
smoke
I
Cool?
smoke. No, these are mint.
you smoke fucking marbles. Those are
Chris,
expensive.
I gotta. Yeah. How much
But-
do you pay for a pack of that? What is it?
God
11.
damn it, dude! All right, $16 for 2 packs.
Oh
And
my
that's getting
God.
a dollar
that's about what they are in
discount. Yeah,
Pennsylvania.
it's terrible, dude.
They're like
Oh,
$8,
wow.
$9.
But here's the thing,
Marbles like
I-
$8, $9 in Pennsylvania.
2 packs of cigarettes will last me like 3 or 4 days. No bullshit. Like, I
Wow.
don't smoke all.
Back when I smoked a pack and a half a day. of whatever
Oh,
I
I
was
used
smoking.
to be like that. I used to smoke like I used to chain smoke, dude.
I did
Yeah.
Marlboro Lights, Marlboro Reds. I did Camel for a while.
I smoked Camels for a while. I had a buddy from Texas. He smoked
I
Camel
couldn't
no
do those
filters.
Camels.
Oh, dude.
Oh, the ones you have the little ball you crush in. Is that
I
I
right?
did
didn't
those
have
for a
that.
while. The menthol shit will fuck up your breathing though. That's the only problem I had was like I would start hacking all kinds of shit up if I did the
Yeah.
menthol. So
When I was in the Navy and cigarettes were cheap, I used to smoke Winston's.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
as bad as like those American Indian land.
No way, dude.
cigarettes.
Winston's were American.
American Spirit.
American
What?
Spirit, yeah.
Why
Oh,
don't you
yeah,
just
it's
get
really
like
all
a,
natural or some
Hey,
shit.
hey,
Yeah.
what do you know about Lucky Strike?
why don't you just
That
like
sounds worse.
crush up a brick of charcoal and put it into some paper you find off the floor and
Dude,
just smoke
cigarette tier list. You got to make a cigarette tier list sometime.
All right. Stupid shit. Newports are going to F. I'm sorry, Newports.
Newport's is disgusting, dude.
This shit just hurts your throat
Uh,
immediately. Hell no. That's
Yeah.
too
Newport
much
is,
menthol.
Newport
Hey,
is not a good
Newport
cigarette.
Reds. Newport Reds are underrated, though. I've had it.
Newport Reds, I feel like, are what crackheads smoke, Jason.
Newport is not a good cigarette. I'm
No.
sorry.
I feel like
It's-
anybody who smokes Newports either smokes a lot of weed or is a drug addict. There's like, I feel like it's those two options.
well,
Or a rapper. I've met plenty of rappers here that smoke Newports.
everybody that I've ever known that smoked Newports,
Or ICP fanboys.
yeah, that too.
it's very
Yeah, the
specific.
juggalos.
It's very specific. The official cigarette of the Juggalos.
Buy here.
Whoa, bitch.
Okay. Question. Now, there's a lot of different kinds of like lollipops or suckers or whatever. There's some that have like the Tootsie Roll. There's some that have the gum in the middle. There's different kinds. What's the best one? Which one do you go to if you?
It's none of these. It's none of these on this list because they're all bullshit. They're all asshole.
Yeah.
I've
What
never
was
been
the
a
one that
big
used to have
lollipop
the
guy,
bubble
man.
gum fucking shit at the bottom of it?
It
That
was
would
just
probably be the best
the
one.
bubble pops. What they call
Yeah,
them?
Yeah,
I'd fuck
called
with
bubble
those.
pops. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Yeah, I'd fuck with those.
I think that's probably where I would go because you would get like the outside coating onto the gum,
Yeah.
and then it would like add a little crunch to the gum. I always liked that, but was never a big lollipop guy. The Dum Dums are useless. Those are fucking doctor office candy.
Absolutely.
So throw that
Yeah,
in
we
the trash.
Speaking
Go
of
ahead,
gum, where's that shitty gum that like loses its flavor after like
Zebra
Oh, Hubba Bubba.
or Zebra Stripes. Zebra Stripe was one that fucking lost their shit right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That gum was like so good for like the first 3 chews,
Yeah.
and then after
yeah, it was
We're gonna have this
amazing
debate
for
real
about
quick though.
for about 10 seconds. It's amazing, and then
We're gonna have this debate real quick because they got pink and yellow starburst on the fucking board, and I need to know where people sit at because I'm actually, if we're just talking starburst alone, we're not talking about all this candy.
I like the pink ones.
The pink ones are
pink
good.
ones are fucking fire.
I say A tier for the pink.
Yellow
No.
ones are fire.
Nah, S tier for the pink, man. Those are the best ones.
What's wrong with the yellow ones? Those motherfuckers are fire.
I like the yellow ones. I'm with Chris on this.
Okay, we got echo. We got a lot of echo.
Yeah, it's Jason.
All right,
What about B and G? What do you think about them?
Well, I'll tell you this: if I get yellow starburst, I can trade y'all for something because I know y'all like.
What's wrong with them though? Like,
I don't
what's
like
wrong with
them.
though?
I don't like them. I don't like them.
Okay, that's fair. That's all right.
But why? But why?
I'm just curious. Like, it's boggling my mind because like those shits are kind of fire.
They taste like I don't know. I mean, it's like I'm eating the shittiest candy that has ever been made. Like it's
Bro, you don't like bananas
Wow.
because they're like banana kind of flavor.
no. The banana, I love banana flavor. I don't like that shitty lemon.
I thought the yellow starburst were lemon flavor.
Yeah, they're lemon.
Yeah, it's lemon.
I thought it kind of like more. Of a
There ain't no banana flavored Starburst.
You're
is there?
thinking of Chris. You're thinking of those yellow Tootsie Pops. Those are banana.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, you might be right.
No,
But still, I still fuck with the yellow ones.
Like I said, I don't think there's a starburst flavor. I don't.
We'll put these away for another day.
Yeah. What do y'all think about that?
I still agree
Butterfinger,
with
man?
Pink. Pink's still fire.
Butterfinger's
Pink's
S
still
tier
fire.
for me.
Yeah,
not gonna-
Butterfinger is solid.
Did we have
man.
Butter Deer on here already?
I'm
On the
Uh,
second page.
Butterfinger's a good,
top row, fifth from left.
it's a good candy bar that I just don't like. And
It's
Top
above
row.
the Blue Jolly Rancher, I think.
you know,
Top row, 5th from left.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can't.
Hey,
do
earlier
Butterfingers.
you brought up
Butterfingers are like S tier taste wise, but like that freaking it just gets stuck in your teeth so bad. So I like the Butterfinger crisp personally because they're like a
you know,
Kit
I
Kat
agree
bar
with
for
you.
Butterfinger
I
burger.
agree with you, Down Phoenix. The Butterfinger
Yeah.
crisp is way better. Yeah.
just
I
C
fuck
tier candy.
with Butterfinger. I just can't eat peanut butter flavored shit anymore.
Why is that? Oh, you said because of your zits.
Yeah, this shit.
Because of
I
your
don't
zit.
have zits, but if I eat those shits or I drink milk specifically, that shit just breaks me out, man. I don't know what it is.
That's-
What's in it.
What if
So you got
take
like a
them?
sensitivity to it or something. then,
What if you
Yeah.
take them? What if you take them and you just shove them all up your ass? What about then?
What?
All right,
Yeah,
if I find a fucking bottle and a genie comes out, I'm gonna make sure your asshole has taste buds in it. So every time you shit, you gotta taste it.
You said
Oh,
I
that's
could
a
eat 'em any way I
horrible
want.
That
All right,
sounds
what
like
about lemon heads? Who's requesting
Dude,
this shit?
I
I
barely.
love-
Dude.
I
I'll
don't
fuck
even
up
remember. I
Really?
haven't had those since I was a kid.
but I don't buy them. But when I have them, I'll eat them because I love
Right, but
citrus.
that's the whole point. You gotta place it.
yeah.
You don't buy it.
Okay.
They're a
So,
step below strawberry grandmas. They're like a C tier candy, maybe.
so
D.
yeah, lemon heads are lemon heads by themselves are definitely a C tier, but they have like at Dollar Tree they have this like chewy version that's called like lemon head and friends, and those are like freaking fire.
Who the fuck?
They
are
get
the
like different
friends?
flavors, and they're like chewy. They're not like those where they're hard.
You know, I think I remember really liking lemon heads, and it's so weird because I don't like the lemon Starburst and I don't like the lemon Skittles, but I think I remember.
I don't
like-
care for too much sour candy as it is. Like I just don't like sour candy. period.
Oh yeah. What about those sour?
Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Those
They're
are different. Like,
warheads.
they're not that sour.
You guys
Lemon
remember
heads are, like,
warheads?
Super sour. That's different.
Warheads are fucking. Dude,
Yeah,
they'll make your
warheads.
teeth fall.
Yep.
Yeah, man. I remember like when those things came out, dude. Man, we would always like at the playground, we would like have like those warhead challenges, trying to see how many warheads we could have, and they also had like the hot ones too.
Yeah, Sour Patch
Oh, I
Kids,
love
like,
hot
those-
candy. I love.
Yeah, I don't mind
Really?
Sour Patch Kids. Those just are pretty kind of good.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
Red Hots and the little
Hot
bitty
tamales?
ones. Yeah, the hot
Yeah.
tamales. Those ones. are
Hot
good.
tamales.
Hey, here's another one I want to ask you guys.
Those
You know,
are
like
cinnamon.
the,
Those are cinnamon flavored though. They're not.
Cinnamon.
Really
you guys
hot. They're
remember?
cinnamon.
You guys remember the Big Red chewing gum?
Yeah.
They still sell them.
Did you
Yes,
guys-
we buy them.
Did you guys ever, whenever like you chew it, did you ever put like the wrapping paper on your forehead?
What the fuck are
No.
you talking about?
That was the thing we used
Maybe
to
that's
do.
why
Like
you
it makes your
retarded,
forehead
dude.
burn.
What?
the fuck are you talking about?
No, for legit, man. Like you chew it up a little bit, and
Why
you
would you-
put the,
Why would you do that?
Go.
I don't know. It's just a thing we did. We were stupid
Well, okay,
kids.
so not tinfoil hat theory. We got big red hat theory.
That is the most random shit I've ever heard. Like
All right.
down Phoenix, I'm not.
it's incredible.
I shouldn't be surprised, but I am.
Well, maybe it's Missouri thing.
Well,
I guess.
we got our answer.
All right.
All right, Swedish
We all had
fish.
that
I
weird
fuck
shit.
Swedish fish.
I
Hey,
like
you ever,
it too.
you ever get Swedish fish and just shove them up your ass? Huh? Anybody else? No.
Man, it's like the fifth time you
Swedish
said
fish
something.
are Swedish fish are ass tier for sure, man.
I don't
They
think
are
they're
kinda
ass.
gross.
Like,
I don't know
They're
if they're
like-
S. I put them in A tier.
No, I didn't say
Not-
S tier. I said ass tier.
they're ass.
Bro, what
No,
the
they're not
yeah,
Bro,
ass.
you put fucking tin foil on your forehead. Waiting
Yeah,
for a
fuck- fuck them Swedish fish.
Uh,
No, don't do that.
I would put them a step above dots, so maybe like a B tier.
Swedish fish?
Yeah.
Swedish fish is that
A
shit,
tier.
dog. I'll fucking eat the whole goddamn
Did
bag.
you ever
My
have the
stomach will hurt like
tropical
shit.
one? There's all kinds of different ones. There's
Yeah,
tropical.
I
I
fuck
think
with
they're sour. I'll eat any of them. Yeah,
What about Mr.
you're
Good Bar though? What about Mr. Good Bar?
I like that.
It's
That's
been so
A
long
tier.
since I've had one of those.
It's
it's
Yeah,
that's
Mr.
not
Good
my
Bar is
favorite.
solid.
It's a good.
Again, I'm just not a fan with. I like peanuts, but I don't like peanuts in my chocolate. It's just me. It's just me.
Really? See, I'm that
I'll
way
eat
with
peanuts.
ice
I
cream.
eat peanuts, but I don't like them in my chocolate.
I want Rocky Road without the nuts in it. I'm kind of that way with ice cream, dude.
Interesting.
To me, it makes
one
it
of my
taste like
one of my favorite ice creams is butter pecan.
Oh
So,
yeah,
I can go nuts in my ice cream.
that's an old man ice cream, by the way. And
What?
Yeah, butter pecan. That's old.
I always love that.
It
shit,
just
man.
sounds old. I'm just gonna say
It's
that.
an
It just
old
sounds
Yeah.
man flavor.
No, it's definitely a legit flavor though. I mean,
Old man
even if
flavor.
it's an old school
Interesting.
one.
The older I get, the more I like it, and you know, it is what it is.
My kids don't like it, man. I thought they would.
butter
They're
pecan
not-
ice cream is pretty good.
Yeah,
Right.
anything like that, praline, pecan, butter pecan. that
Yeah,
kind of
they
stuff.
probably like it if you did like some chocolate syrup or something like that
And
on there.
by the way, I want to commend everyone on pronouncing pecan correctly. Thank you.
Yes,
thank
pecan.
you. It's not.
Oh,
pecan.
it's not
Well,
pecan. Is it
pecan.
pecan there in
It's
Texas?
I say pecan pie.
Pecan
I don't say
sounds-
pecan pie. I say pecan pie.
Well, you're wrong.
It's like reindeer games and some pecan fucking pie. All right.
Why do you change it for that title though? Like that doesn't make sense. Like
Maybe the same way we say caramel and caramel. I don't know.
Well, okay.
no, well, that makes sense. This is just retarded.
Wow.
Wait,
Hey,
we
we
got
got
like
other lists, bro.
Mario.
I worked hard on these lists, bro.
Yeah, we can. I've said what I had to say about the candy.
All right, Halloween candy. Are we all? Bro?
Yeah.
We didn't even do anything. We just talked. There's nothing even on this
Yeah.
list.
Okay. Well, is there any candy that anybody saw that they wanted to?
Airhead.
Talk about real quick.
Airheads are A tier.
Yeah.
Have you had those Airhead
no,
dots?
now we're revisiting this shit. A tier is a fucking airhead. No, dude.
Have you
I
had
like
the Airhead? They look like Skittles. They're Airhead like little.
That's different. But
Those
the
are
fucking,
good, man.
Laffy Taffy are better than Airheads, I think.
Listen, we could be all night on this.
Yeah.
We got like 17 other lists.
If we
I-
really
all
want
right.
to start digging into this, yeah.
What we got here?
We got the
This is
main
right-
ones covered.
Is it
Best
holidays or what?
Best holidays.
Okay.
Dreamcast games.
Okay.
Not all of them.
Okay, this is a lot of games. So what do we?
Best Marvel characters in the Marvel universe.
Okay.
Fucking Endgame and Spider-Man. Last Spider-Man. Star Wars. Liquor. Beer. And this is going off box art only. Only box art. We're talking about these games. I got NES, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo. Let's do this. Let's do
I
it.
was
Let's
gonna
go and get
suggest
this.
this
Yeah,
one.
this is
That'd be a quickie.
Jason made a great one with this one. Boot up screens. And I'm gonna go ahead and call
boot up.
it PS1. PS1.
PS1
Oh, yeah.
is goated.
That needs
Yep.
to be my ringtone, my alarm tone when I ejaculate, come, all of that.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yo,
when it goes,
when you say ejaculate, it hits all those
That's
bells.
like-
You hit the peak, and then it dials down.
Dude, from now on, when I start up my PlayStation, I'm just gonna imagine Jason
Oh,
Sure
let's
did
get
it.
my box off.
busting
Oh,
one out. Yeah.
Yo, yeah, you hit the highlight, and then you just going to sleep.
I'm gonna
afterwards.
go maybe controversial with the next one, but I think the only one that rivals the PS1 boot up. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say Sega Dreamcast.
Oh,
That's
Really?
fucking yeah.
I don't
You know
know.
what?
That's
That's a
not going
banger.
to go, though. I'm a Sega Dreamcast.
That
fan. That's
Dolby
not going
digital
to go.
audio, man.
I'm a
That's not
gamer.
going
No, I'll
to
tell
go.
you what,
It's not
man.
going to go. It's
Decent. What?
Can I
Yeah,
make a case
dude,
for?
I'll tell you what, guys. Freaking GameCube, man. That's
Yeah.
killer boot up screen,
No,
man.
you
That freaking
do.
little
Come
tune,
on.
dude.
Better than
And then that
Dreamcast.
little
GameCube has
stuff
been
right at the
named
end.
into a
Okay,
building.
Let me
Yeah.
let me make a case.
shit better than fucking. You can't put that higher than
Let-
Dreamcast.
Let me make a
Chris.
case for a console I've never
Chris.
owned.
Who are you, Chris? Who the fuck are you right now? Mr.
Bro,
fucking
I'm a-
Sega Dreamcast. Are
I
you
know.
serious right now?
But we're all right.
Dude,
Real
Chris,
talk. Real
Chris,
talk.
if I were you, I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't.
All right, I'm putting it back down. You gotta talk me out of this shit, or you gotta talk me out.
You
of this
can put it the same as Dreamcast.
You
I
can
just
do
think
whatever
that
you
one's a
want.
banger.
You can do whatever you want, Chris, but I wouldn't. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about the most iconic ones on here. It's gonna be the PS1, and it's gonna be Sega.
But Sega
Period.
wasn't
Those-
on. But Sega wasn't that Sega. That wasn't every. I'll say
that was
yes.
special.
Yeah.
It's not
It
on
was like
every boot up.
It's
Though.
not on every boot up, but it was synonymous with that.
The Master
that
System had it
the
on
system.
everything,
Yeah,
but
it was synonymous with it.
can I make a case for the original Xbox? Because I've
Yeah.
never
Oh
owned
yeah,
a console.
that was incredible. That's a great boot up screen. It's better than
yeah.
PS2.
With a little bubble shit, but I would just put meh. I'm sorry, that's where I feel initially taught me out of
The
it.
original
hold on.
Xbox?
No,
There-
we
we're-
gotta
okay, we're
take a
missing-
vote on this
you
to
know what?
overrule you, Chris. That's better than man.
Dude,
We're
the
missing
original-
a total banger. Where the fuck is the Xbox 360 at?
That's a great
Oh,
one.
Yeah, you
That
right.
one's
You
solid.
right.
Yeah, that
you
one's a
right,
Yeah,
banger.
but the
right.
360 had like 7 different boot up screens at one
Well,
point.
I'm
They
talking about
changed
the
it so many
original
times.
one, obviously. The
It's
original
not better.
Which one
it's
was the
not better
original?
than the original Xbox though. That one is really cool. That one does like a whole.
It
Hear me out
is.
on this. PS2 is iconic objectively, like up there on the top greats, but it always gave me anxiety because then you'd think you would get to that stupid memory card screen. So
Right.
I was a fan of it. And make sure to keep your TV down. You're gonna wake people up at night. That shit's loud. You turn on your TV, it's
Oh,
Yeah,
you know
I know
what
that-
made people
that- yeah,
love it
it's
is
like-
the PS2, and I'm gonna put that in the shit in the goat.
Yeah,
I
that's,
like
yeah,
that.
that
I wanna-
shit's like that fucking THX thing where it's like.
Yeah.
that
I'd like
game's
to
like 3 decibels louder than the fucking game.
I'd like to point out that the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo 64, neither one have an actual boot up screen.
Wrong.
Not really.
And I'm going to counterpoint that with every N64 game had their own unique boot up screen. It always
we're
had
talking
the N64 logo coming in a different and obscure way depending on the game. If it was serious, it'd be rotating. If it wasn't, it would have a little animatronic thing. N64 always had a unique boot up screen with every game.
I just zoomed in on the N64 one. That's got to be for the disk drive because I can see the text says please insert
again,
disk.
I don't make these lists. But N64 did. If we're putting that aside, N64 had a unique boot up screen for
let me
every
just-
game.
Okay, Chris, I respect what you're saying, but I would like to counter that if I could
Okay.
by just saying that if every game has its own unique thing, then there's not a boot up screen.
It's technically a boot up screen, a little
Yeah,
bit.
but it has to be universal, like always. the same.
But I feel like
Yeah.
I feel like they
Almost-
played around with the idea.
Well, let me say this.
I don't
Almost
ever
every-
recall any type of boot up thing
Yeah.
on the N64, so I don't even know how you have that on like.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like even the Atari Jaguar had one in the N64, didn't it? Which that'd be an interesting one to put on here.
Jaguar.
The Atari had a boot up screen.
Did you
I've
just
never-
say
Yeah.
retard?
Where it has a spinning cube with the Jaguar and it makes like a noise like or something like that, right?
Yeah. Rawr.
I just don't know how you have something that doesn't exist, which is the N64 boot up, higher than the original Xbox.
That doesn't
Alright.
even.
Just Google N64 boot up screen. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. Every game had
The
their
fact
own
that I have to
unique-
Google it says that it shouldn't be above the Xbox because everybody knows what the
because they
original
were so
Xbox
clever
one
with it.
was.
They put a boot up screen in every one of their games with a different
Oh,
kind of
Look,
animation into
okay.
that game.
all right. But the Super Nintendo.
Am I
definitely-
wrong? All right, explain. All right, am I wrong?
You are wrong.
All right.
But that's,
Explain to
but
me
it's
how I'm
okay.
wrong. Explain to
But
me
it's-
I'm wrong.
Well, you're wrong because, like I said,
Yeah,
every
I don't
game
remember
had its
any of
own-
these. I'm looking it up.
Yeah, you're
now,
wrong
dude.
'cause
I
it
don't
says,
remember
"Please
any of these
insert
fucking boot
disc."
ups, dude.
every N64 game had its own thing
Yeah,
going
dude.
on.
There's no, and that one you're showing there is for some.
It's for the disk
Yeah.
drive.
For that, but
Yeah.
N64, every N64 game had their own little before the game started. No matter if it was third party, had an N64 logo and it would do its own thing.
That
It was unique with that. Tell me
I
I'm
don't-
wrong. Tell me I'm
you
wrong.
are wrong. Not every.
But that's not a
How?
universal boot up though, Chris. Like the PlayStation, you turn
Because
the
they
PlayStation
were
one on,
playful
play
with it,
PS2.
and that's Nintendo being Nintendo, dude.
Okay,
How did,
but Nintendo didn't
All
have
right,
a
fair,
boot
fair.
up
You're
Okay,
screen.
you know
an
what? If, that,
N64
if we're not
shell.
gonna put it, all right, I concede. I concede.
I'm fine with it being
understand
on the list. I just don't think it should be above like the original Xbox.
And Sega, the Sega thing, that's okay. So most Sega games had the Sega logo before the game started on the Genesis, but a lot of them, especially the early ones, it was just the Sega logo would come up. Okay.
And it's not just that, but it's
Oh,
depending
when
on the
you
model.
saw it, what did you
Genesis
hear in your
too.
head? What did you hear in your head when you saw
That didn't
it?
even happen until Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it depends on the version of Genesis too, because some Genesis systems didn't even have the Sega logo at the beginning.
Like I said, if
That's
I
really
turn a
one.
Dreamcast on, whether there's a disc in there or not, I get that Dreamcast boot up screen. I don't get that with every Sega Genesis. Like I don't get that with every game.
Right.
However,
So, I mean-
what I was going to say is, I think it's cool to put the Sega thing in there because pretty much every Sega game that was released on the Genesis in America, you got the Sega logo. Now, it wasn't always Sega. It wasn't always something like that, but you at least did get the logo because even the Master System, which by the way did have a built-in logo, and it did in its own way the Sega thing, but it wasn't. They didn't have the voice. It was just doo, but it was doing like it's Sega, you know. So the Sega logo thing is, I think, I'm fine with it being on here, even though
It's iconic though. Let's keep it.
it
1,000.
is. But technically, it's not a boot up, but it is. It's on most Sega stuff.
Yep.
Wait, in that same breath, then are we not going to put the GameCube and like?
GameCube had a solid boot up. They had a really cool boot up.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the game, listen, I'm fine with the game
Because they became memed so
It
much,
just-
I feel like that's why it's so iconic too.
The Sega Saturn had a really cool boot up, and depending on
Sega
if
Saturn's
you,
really good. The
Yeah,
one
if
they
you-
show here is the Japanese one, which
Right.
I like the American one way better.
they're both in their own way pretty cool. And yeah, so those are actual boot ups. You know, like
Now,
Super
here's a
Nintendo-
real snooze fest, the freaking PS3. Next to the DS, man. That was-
yeah. And when I looked at this list, I was like, "Where's the PS4?
yeah,
Where's the
PS3
PS5?"
just kind of
PS3
just
is
kinda-
like-
PS4 didn't really have one. I
It was
mean,
just
I
like-
don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
just
just goes
360
back
no, the
there, and then
original-
it has like a little
the-
wavy line. That's
The
it.
original 361 slap that should be on here, and I don't
wave
mind
that goes
putting the
into the
Xbox
Xbox,
One in
yeah.
there in its place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the original 361. I actually, I'll say I like the original 361 a little bit better than the original Xbox.
Yeah,
'Cause that
I
shit-
agree on that.
Well, because I saw it about a million fucking times because I played it so much.
Yeah, the DS one's another lazy one too. I don't know if you guys remember that one. It just
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo. Look, I know we all love Nintendo, right? But let's
This
just
shit
be
reminds me
honest.
of being on deployment. That's what it
I think-
reminds me of. I have fucking
I-
PTSD when I hear that shit.
I think other
When I
than
hear the Xbox 360, like all I think is like, "I want to fuck your dog, you piece of shit." Like I just go back into like
Whoa.
the fucking
what
going back into like the channeling my fucking yelling at everybody.
Yo,
while
did
I'm
you
playing Halo
did you get
3.
that? Did you get that meme I sent you the other day? It's like shit you can't say, and then he's like, "You better sign me up for the registry because I'm."
Yeah,
That shit was fucking, dude. I was dying. I'll have to send that to you, Justin. That shit fucking made. I think I sent it to you too, Cyrus. But it's fucking hilarious. Oh
I like
my
how I'm the
God.
last one that he thinks to send it to because he knows that it's going to be pretty bad. He's
I
like,
sent you
don't
one the
know.
other day. I was like, maybe I shouldn't have sent Cyrus that one. I think you know which one I'm talking about.
I have no
Like,
idea.
wait a minute.
I certainly don't remember anything like that.
It's like, oh fuck. Maybe this.
Mm. So where's the Neo Geo one? Because Neo Geo had a really cool opening, whatever you want to call it, thing that they would do.
Sega CD had another interesting one, but I didn't
Sega
like the
CD.
Sega CD one.
TurboGrafx had
Yeah,
sort of
yeah.
a thing, but not a little bit of a thing.
That was the shit. That was the
Yeah.
shit. That was the shit.
Sega. Then see, that one had the Sega thing at the beginning because Sonic would flick his finger in the stars.
Yes. Yeah.
Sega CD had a good one. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a point.
Although if you heard it too long, you're like, "Fuck, it's not reading my disc."
Yeah. It was either like
God,
a
the
really
whole
good
song's
feeling,
playing and my fucking game don't work.
or like, oh god damn it,
Yeah.
we're not playing this shit tonight, boys.
That's how the PS2 was though too, because there was that moment of anticipation. Like, is it gonna fucking whoop? You know? Like,
Whoa. Yeah. And you're hit with that shit, and you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, it's missed the mark on a lot of them. I don't know when I
Yeah.
saw this initially, I was like, yeah, that's a good proportionate.
I think we agree though.
Um,
The original PlayStation.
Oh,
Yeah, no one's gonna argue that. No one's
that
gonna.
little at the end gets you.
Bro, the
every
first
time.
time I heard that sound, my buddy had one of those fucking 50-inch, like huge, giant, like
Whoa.
projection screen
Oh,
TVs
okay.
with like the big speakers on the bottom, and that fucking
upside.
PS1 boot up sound booted up, and it like
Yeah.
shook his floor. I'm like, dude,
Yeah, it was fucking
I
sick.
fucking
If you
need
had
one of these.
if you hooked your PlayStation up to a stereo system back in the day, it was like, damn,
Yeah.
that's some badass shit right there. Hell
That's
yeah.
all right. What the fuck is this shit? Oh, this is box art. More box art for more modern games. Then what the fuck was this? Oh,
Spider-Man villains.
Spider-Man villains. It doesn't necessarily have to be like through the movies and shit, but I like Spider-Man villains. They're interesting. Oh, let's do this shit. Let's do this shit real fast. Everybody's gonna say fucking Christmas. It's not an S tier for me anymore. It's not even an SS tier for me anymore, dude.
What?
I give all right, go ahead. Say what you gotta say.
No, go ahead. I don't.
It was cool. It was cool when my kids were young. It was
Mhm.
cool when I was young. But now that my kids are older, they just want expensive ass shit. They don't really give a fuck. They're just to fucking get like new shoes and whatever. And it's like they know Santa doesn't exist. My youngest is 10.
Yeah,
It's not
that
cool
sucks,
anymore. If my
dude.
kids were younger, it's still
I'm-
great.
I'm
Like, now
almost-
it's like go ahead,
I'm
go
almost
ahead.
there, dude, because I have 3. So my 2 older ones, obviously, one's a fucking senior in high school.
Yeah.
The other one's 12. My youngest is 7. She still believes in
My
Santa
youngest daughter's a
Claus.
senior this year, yeah.
Yeah, so she still believes in Santa Claus. I was talking to my wife the other day. I'm like, it's gonna suck when she doesn't believe in Santa Claus anymore because all the kids like they kind of take it's like because when you have kids like Santa Claus fucking milk and cookies, like you watch them get excited about it because like you didn't like because there was a point when you were a kid where you didn't have that anymore, but then you got your own kids and you got to kind of like live vicariously through them.
Correct.
You invite Justin back in. He's backstage, by the way. But then like now I'm like back at the phase where like now they're almost all out of it. So it's like, fuck, it's not going to be the same. Like it will be, but it won't be. So I'd certainly understand where you're coming from there. Now we lost. Where the fuck?
Oh, what happened?
I'm the host now. I'm the host. All right, motherfuckers.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm the host man now. What the heck?
Oh, there he is. Oh, that's
Uh,
I hit the fucking back button, just back into the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, can't do that. So yeah, what I was saying, man, was I'm kind of almost there where you're at now, but I think I'll still like Christmas better than every other holiday.
I think so because this list is kind of troublesome though because there's certain holidays on here that I think. What are you supposed to say? You don't like Veterans Day? You don't like, you know what I mean? Like, what am I supposed to say about that?
Veterans Day is kind of a bullshit holiday. I mean, okay, I can say
wait a
this.
second. So
I'm a veteran, so I can
right,
fucking
here-
say it. I like Veterans Day because I get to wash my cars for free because the car wash got free car washes for veterans,
Right.
and I can
But,
get
like-
some free food from like some certain restaurants.
Here's my question though. It's like, yo, man, what you doing for Christmas? Chilling out with the fam.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing for Thanksgiving? Man, we gonna carve up that turkey, man. I'm gonna throw this on the grill. Hey, what you doing for MLK Day? Like,
Bro,
Nothing.
I'll tell you what,
nothing.
man.
Like, I'm not gonna do fucking anything. Like, I'm gonna absolutely do nothing.
Thanksgiving as I get older is becoming one of my most favorite holidays because it's a low responsibility holiday for me. Because like
Yep.
I get to enjoy it, I get to be a fucking pig, and all I have to do is take me and my happy ass and my kids over to my sister's house, and they fucking then my mom cooks over there, so she does help a little bit where I can, but
Father's
it's
Day.
like low stress for me, and I can just fucking enjoy ridiculous amounts of food. So
Thanksgiving's
Thanksgiving is SS for me, without a doubt, without a doubt.
Okay. All right.
And I would put Christmas at SS for me now, but I understand it's not an SS for you, Chris. I don't know how the other guys think of it.
Oh, it would. It would. It used to be 1000%. It was my favorite time. But when your kids get older, it's different, dog. It's different.
I'd like to make a protest statement right now, and it's not about anything you guys have said. It's about the concept of combining things, because what's happened a lot in my family the past few years is birthdays and other holidays like Thanksgiving are being combined. Like, so when
that's bullshit. I call bullshit on that.
It is fucking bullshit, because all of a sudden Thanksgiving is now really a birthday party, and we sort of have Thanksgiving, but it's really a birthday party. So for most of the time, it's
that's laziness, bro.
I don't
lazy. It's bullshit laziness. I'll tell you what, man. Thursday for Thanksgiving, me and my ginormous family is getting together and going up to my sister's. That Saturday, my other sister is having her daughter's birthday party at her house. So I'm going to see my family Thursday and then Saturday, and both are going to be just as crazy. And she never even thought to do like a combined birthday party. So yeah,
I don't like it. It's aggravating, because it's
like, is Festivus on here, because we need to air our grievances.
Oh, that's what we'd be doing right now, actually.
Yeah,
I still think Christmas is S tier and Thanksgiving is still S tier, because at least on Thanksgiving I have to eat good. On Christmas, my wife always makes tamales. But it's like nice. Most of the time I spend a lot of money and then I get like bullshit in return. So fuck Christmas a little bit.
Mm-hmm. What's above Christmas and Thanksgiving?
I don't know if there's really much. I can't put it in S.
Well, do you care? Younger me. Hold on. You said something, and I have to. You said something, and I have a follow-up question. So for me, I get, because dude, listen, I'm a fucking grown ass man. Right. If I want some shit during the year, I go fucking buy it. Correct. Like I don't care. So for me, like I don't care if they don't give me dick for Christmas. So for me, it's more about like getting shit. I said,
you know what you said.
Pause. He said what you said. But for me, it's more about like getting other people's shit.
Correct. Yes.
But, and then just me just relaxing, eating cookies, pie, and fucking stuff in my face all day.
Yeah, and we play board games pretty much the whole day and shit like that, and just goof around in the living room and watch.
You get to see your kids open their presents and whatnot, and watch Christmas specials. And
I'm not saying but between me and my my wife, I go out of the way and make sure she has what she wants, and it's like, oh, thanks. I love it. My favorite thing ever. I'm so glad that you got me this.
Oh, another pocket knife.
I actually like those corny, stupid gifts, man. Because it's shit I wouldn't think.
Cole's whole foundation is built on that shit.
Yep.
Tell me I'm wrong. Cole's whole fucking.
Damn, you know what? Dad does need another fucking flashlight. He needs another two-way flashlight with a flashlight on both ends.
3 months from now, you're like, yo, where's that flashlight at? Where's that shit?
Yeah, need a flashlight for every drawer in the house.
This shit come in handy though.
I use the fuck out of a flashlight if I get a flashlight for Christmas. I'll be walking around just finding reasons, like looking in corners and shit. Like,
everybody turn the lights off. I gotta test this flashlight.
Yeah. Oh, you don't need to turn the light on. You don't need to turn the light. I got a flashlight right here.
Yeah.
All right, real talk. All right. What's the one I was looking for earlier?
I feel like anything
Halloween,
I don't have.
Halloween used to be up here for me, but now that my kids have gotten older, it was for me up here when I was younger. Now that I've gotten older, my kids are older. It's like kids don't even really care that much.
Honestly,
yeah. Dude, I used to love Halloween, but I don't give a shit about it anymore.
If you're not let me put it like this: if you're not a kid, or you don't have kids, like young kids, or you're not a hot chick, or you're not homosexual.
This is my year. This is my season to get dressed like a whore. Yes.
Right. Oh yeah. No. I used to love Halloween for other reasons. Like we would always like have Halloween parties and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, when you're young,
and the trick or treaters. Like having the trick or treaters and All that
I used
shit
to
too.
love. My favorite part of Halloween was giving out candy. I love.
Yeah,
that.
we go crazy at my house. You guys know how I do it.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not in the house anymore, so I don't have that anymore. So
Right.
literally, I have nothing going on for Halloween other than work, where they do like, oh, we're all, it's candy, Halloween candy, and
Yeah.
we're having a like whatever. Like as far as like, I mean, I live in an apartment, so nobody comes here to get candy, and so I don't give out candy. And my daughter's grown, and she's going to work. She's not worried about Halloween. So it's like, it's kind of over for me. Like that's the bad thing. That's the bad thing about getting older and your kids getting older is
That's what I'm starting to experience now. Cause like
Yeah.
my youngest is 10. Like he's still kind of there, but in like 2 years, like 12 now is like the new like 16. All right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whoa.
All right, tell me I'm wrong though. Like, I mean, for real.
Yeah, 12's usually like the last year that kids will go trick or treating.
Man. I got my 12-year-old. We're not getting my middle one's 12, and right, is she 12 or 11? I think she's 12. Yeah, she's 12. But she's
I'll
not
be
allowed
there
to
all
have
the
a
time.
she's not allowed to have a cell phone and shit like that. She's got like a cell phone, but it can only make phone calls and texts. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm
Is
not
it like a
giving that.
flip phone?
Bro, a
or-
lot of times when I
No,
go to
it
the doctor,
looks like a smartphone, but she could just take pictures and texts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's one of
Yeah.
those like ones where they strip out the features or whatever, pretty
Yeah.
much.
real talk,
I'm
John,
not
we're
giving
just
that
going
kid a
through like
fucking-
when I take the kids to the doctor, like how old is he or how old is she? And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, because which one are you? Like, dude.
I call my
Like,
kids by the
somebody-
wrong name all the
yeah.
fucking time.
Real talk. Who gives a fuck about Groundhog Day? Who gives a
Oh no,
That's the
don't
movie.
fucking don't.
I love the
I
movie.
fucking love
We're not talking
Groundhog
about
Day.
the movie.
Fuck
We're not
you.
talking
No,
about the
I like-
movie.
I like
All right.
Groundhog Day, dude.
Why?
I don't
Fucking
know. I
why?
just do because I live in Pennsylvania. You just fucking like the
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
out here,
yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
What-
but
actually. I'll
makes
tell you what.
I
It's a B-
forget it existed
it's a
until
B
somebody
tier.
brings it up.
Yeah,
Can
it's
we-
probably like required to like it in
It's kind of like
Pennsylvania.
it's kind of like the beginning of spring too, a little bit. Like spring's getting closer because it's fucking cold here in February, dude. So you like get excited, like
Oh,
man,
February's cold as fuck, dude.
Yeah, we know it's bullshit.
There's times
like
where
6
I'll
weeks or
light my
whatever.
cigarette. I don't even get 2 puffs off. I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'll just go run inside. Yeah.
Can we make
Nah.
a distinction though between actual holidays and just like days that
I think there's
something-
more American holidays.
Yeah, because like
Memorial Day is a good one. Memorial Day is A tier. You have off barbecue season, start of
Yeah.
summer.
I always make hamburgers on Memorial Day every time. No matter what, I'll break out the grill and I'll make hamburgers.
And here's I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna get on a soapbox here for a minute. I'm tired of these fucking social media like warriors that remember Memorial Day isn't just about drinking beer and having hamburgers. Blah 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 blah
Yes, it
blah.
is.
Somebody
Yes, it is.
died. Yeah, but it's like, yeah, you know what? They fucking did. So I can enjoy hamburgers and beer on Memorial Day, motherfucker.
Bro,
like
they
these
died
fun,
for that.
the fun police motherfuckers. I hate that shit. I hate that shit.
you don't enjoy having a Patriot measuring contest.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. A Patriot measuring gun. It's always for people who never
You gotta
served.
bring out the
dude. This is
ruler
awful.
and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Does not meet my standards.
I used to love when I would get into arguments about the whole kneeling for the flag thing because I didn't care, and all these like wannabe patriots would be like, you gotta fucking stand up and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, like I served. I don't care if some fucking retard wants to kneel. Like whatever, that's his right. And they'd they'd be like flabbergasted by that. But
I'm kind of like on the same boat with July 4th that I am as Halloween nowadays because July 4th used to always be a big day for us.
I'm low, dude. You know what? 4th of July for me used to be picnics and a lot of alcohol and drunkenness and fireworks. But now I'm like, dude, I just like last year we just stayed home. I'm like, I don't want to fucking go anywhere.
Every year we kind of do
I
the
got
same
some
thing.
fireworks. We have a big field
Yeah.
like behind our like our house that our HOA owns. So we could the HOA doesn't care like if you go. First of all, fireworks are completely legal in Pennsylvania. So even like the big sky shit, it's all fucking legal. You could buy enough fireworks to like blow up a town in this state. and it's completely legal.
Fucking fucking
Yeah, everything.
like,
Dude. So like I go and I buy fireworks, and then when it starts to get dark, I take my kids, we walk out to the field, and I go fucking blast fireworks off for like an
I
hour.
lost some bitches.
Yeah.
I lost these bitches in front of my house. I don't care.
That's how it is in Missouri, man. We get crazy at fireworks out here. How about in Texas side? Because I know Texas is drier.
Well, that's the only problem is a lot of times in July it's so fucking dry that they have like they're like, we're gonna have fireworks, but we encourage everyone to, come to the big event that we're gonna do for the city or whatever, and
Yeah.
like you can still do stuff, but like they don't make a big deal about it, but
Right. They don't like try to restrict it like say in California where they like restrict like certain kinds of fireworks being sold and stuff like that. But they just
they don't
like
do none of
discourage
that.
it more.
Right. If it's super dry and it hadn't rained, they'll just point that out. They'll just be like, remember everybody, be careful. It's whatever. They're not like, if we see you, we're gonna fucking kill you and your family.
Well, let me ask you this: here in my state, fireworks are actually legal to a degree, unless they're the ground-based ones. But anything that shoots up is illegal.
Yeah, it used to be like that in Pennsylvania.
Oh, you're talking like bottle rockets? You can't do that kind of shit there.
Yeah, you have to go. I literally live on the border of South Carolina, so I can go down. I can buy like a fucking stock ammo and shit if I wanted to.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's weird.
South
North Carolina, yeah,
South
like
Carolina, you can buy whatever you want.
Most of the states that have restrictions are like the dry ones, like California.
No, a lot of the northeastern states have restrictions too.
But it's kind of weird because, like, when I was a kid, man, like in California, like literally the only fireworks that we could have were like the fucking those like snakes that you light and they like grow and shit like that, and like the little popping things. There's like barely anything.
Why even celebrate? Just stay inside.
And then, and then when we went out to Missouri, man, like went to the fireworks booth, and there's like all kinds of fucking shit. And it was like, oh my god, we probably blew up like $300 worth of fireworks that year.
So Pennsylvania used to have this weird law. It was like because out here you have fireworks stores, so they used to have this weird law. If you were from out of state, you could buy the stuff that shoots up into the sky. But if you were a resident of Pennsylvania, you could only buy like the ground stuff, like the fountains and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then what everyone was doing was they were just buying like everyone from, I live 12 minutes from Jersey. So like, I know a lot of people in Jersey. So I just be like, yo, bro, just fucking come here and buy a bunch of shit and I'll give you money or whatever. And they would buy it. So eventually they caught on. They're like, you know what? It's legal for everybody. Fuck you. We don't care. We're going to collect our taxes on it. And now you can buy whatever you want. But
that makes sense.
All right, I gotta.
Because they're like, Jersey's getting all our freaking money, man. We gotta get our cut.
You guys want to take a break or something? I gotta piss. I'll be right back.
All right.
But yeah, man, this shit's fucking crazy.
Now, he's wrong about the N64 shit.
No, he is fucking 100% wrong about that. He is so wrong. I love how you waited for you were holding that shit back, dude. He's fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, nobody in the chat spoiled. I'll go back and watch this.
You know he's not going to go back and watch this shit.
Hey, maybe he's got his phone. He's watching this shit right now. And he's like laughing to himself.
This will be the one time he goes back and watches because he's like, I wonder what those motherfuckers were talking about while I was in the bathroom.
Yeah.
God dang it. He's like, next time he does one of these, for some reason, I don't get an invitation. What happened? Oh,
he just does a tier list by himself for 3 hours. Like, why did you invite us, Chris? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he'll invite BMG. He'll let him on.
It's funny. Let me ask you guys this: we're talking about holidays. There's holidays that are holidays that you get off work, and then there's holidays that are just like bank holidays. Or, like post office holidays that nobody actually gets off work.
Dude, I had this conversation with my wife, and I said, if you're a veteran, you should have off on Veterans Day.
I agree with
It's
that.
silly that veterans don't get off on Veterans Day. Nobody really gets off on Veterans Day. So what the fuck is it even for? Like,
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you're a
man.
veteran, you should be able to at least request it off and get it.
oh, I took the
approved.
day off, but it's besides the. I mean, I took the day off, but
I think
I
veterans
had to
should
use a
get
vacation day.
Veterans Day and Memorial Day, right? Like,
Memorial Day is more for like remembrance of fallen soldiers and shit like that.
okay, but you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, well, these days should mean something. They're not. They don't, because they're just like some kind of marketing gimmick. You
Mhm.
know, it's like
Furniture
Yeah, like-
sales, furniture sales.
Yeah, like the
big on
freaking Memorial
Day.
Day sales. They always had like
Yeah.
freaking mattress sales on Memorial
Mattress
Day.
clearance.
right, like Labor Day. What the fuck?
Or
is
yeah,
that?
Memorial Day, like computers. They like sell computers. Some are like Dell.
Well, that's the
and
thing.
HP, and, like, computer sales.
So side. That's the thing. Everybody gets off on Labor Day, but why don't veterans get off on Veterans
Right.
Day?
John, you are.
It makes no
100
sense to me.
You need to run for president, and this
I
should be
should.
the
That'll be
this-
my
this-
first fucking initiative.
That's
my
the only
executive
thing-
order.
Just run on that. Don't run
Yeah.
on anything else.
I should.
Just
I'm
that.
gonna put together a whole YouTube campaign. Veterans get
No.
off on Veterans Day.
If somebody tries to figure out if you're conservative or liberal, don't even get involved in that. This is your only issue.
Yeah, that's the only
I
issue.
better
a single
listen.
issue.
I better scrub my social media
Oh,
if they don't
yeah.
want to find out.
It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a little bit more complicated than we think. So anyway,
Stop talking about him. He's back.
oh shit.
Fuck you. All right. Father's Day is SS tier.
Father's Day. What a stupid fucking holiday.
Man, don't get me started on that bullshit.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Listen, unless I remind people that it's Father's Day, these fucking people wouldn't in my house
Yeah.
wouldn't know
No.
it was Father's Day.
Right,
Father's
I'm
Day
gonna
is a
say-
bunch
I'm-
of bullshit. Like
I'm
seriously.
gonna
Yeah.
say this. My daughter, my youngest daughter, was born on my birthday, so we share the same birthday. So I don't have a birthday anymore. So this is the only day that someone even acknowledges that I exist. All right.
Hey, if you're getting acknowledged, good for you. But I'm just trying to say, I'm just trying to say, Father's Day only exists because they had to have Mother's Day, and they like, well, I guess we'll do Father's Day too. But nobody gives a shit about Father's Day. Nobody.
Maybe Kamikaze really likes all those mugs he's gotten through the years from his kids.
Well, that's
Hey,
because
man.
he has a unique situation, like he just was talking.
Yeah,
about.
bro. Like, they're like, "Hey, you're live, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Yeah, I gave birth to y'all. You remember that?
Happy Father's
You gave birth. You gave
Yeah,
birth
you gave
to
birth
children. Damn.
Yeah.
Your dick works. Here's a mug.
Much love.
My
I agree,
my
Father's
my
Day,
younger one will make me some cool homemade cards. Those are always kind of sweet.
Yeah, and that shit, like, it is what it is. Like, like John, you're saying, like, if I want something, I'll fucking buy it. I don't give a fuck. I don't need a fucking.
I mean,
whatever.
my daughter has given me plenty of awesome shit for Father's Day, but my point is, nobody wants there to be a Father's Day. It's only there because, like, there's gonna be a Mother's Day. Okay.
Oh,
When it
Mother's
comes
Day
Father's
gets
Day,
amped up.
when it's
dude.
Father's Day, I'm
The
just buying shit
commercials
for
for
everybody
Mother's Day
else.
versus Father's Day.
Right.
You don't hear shit about Father's Day on the radio, dude. Mother's Day, it's like, buy this, make reservations here, get these roses, get a fucking pajama set, 1-800-PAJAMAS, pajamas.com, get mom her fucking best jammies with a rose. It's like,
Yeah.
fucking A, dude. You
Here's how you
feel
understand it, because-
obligated. You feel so obligated to buy shit on Mother's Day. Like, that pressure isn't there on Father's Day. Like,
Yeah.
if
Father's-
my-
Go
if my-
to the restaurant on Mother's Day, and it's fucking a 3-hour wait. Go to the restaurant on Father's Day, you fucking seated right away. There you go. There's your whole.
Yeah.
no, it depends on what part of town you're in.
I was gonna say Father's Day is for two things.
No,
It's for
no.
selling fucking toolkits and trucks.
Nobody got my joke.
I
guess I'll leave it.
Because you'll always find
you get
like
my joke,
sales on
Cyrus?
tools and trucks. Man,
I did get your joke. I wish that I didn't get your joke. But I did get your joke. But I love you, John, so it's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I was glad somebody got it.
I may went over right over my head. I don't know.
No, we'll just let it go.
Back it up. Back up the tape later.
Yeah.
Just don't back it up 5 minutes past this part.
Just imagine what John might have said, and that's probably what it was.
Yeah, there you go. I got it. I already figured it out already.
Okay.
Who gives a fuck about the, who
What is that?
cares?
Oh,
St. Patty's Day was fun when I was like 21.
Yeah, that's for it's
Yeah.
an
That's for
excuse
drinking. Whatever.
That's like the ultimate college age holiday.
St. Patrick's Day.
It's an
Give me a
excuse to
fucking break.
drink. Who cares? I do
Yeah.
that daily. Who cares?
And you know what? Mardi Gras is better than St. Patty's Day, anyways.
The only people that care about that fucking holiday are people that live in Chicago. That's it. Like, no, everybody else is just like,
St. Patrick was Italian. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
St.
New
Patty's
Year's
Day
Day
is
is like
doing it.
New Year's Day is it's a little bit cooler for me now because I worked in the hospitality industry and there was always New Year's parties, so I never got to appreciate it now that I'm out of that world. Now I actually
know what I
get to
do
be
on New Year's
home when
Day?
it's midnight.
I fucking clean on New Year's Day. That's what I do. I put the tree away. I put the Christmas decorate. My wife, first of all, she puts the Christmas our Christmas decorations, with the exception of our tree, are up right now. And I'm like genuinely okay with that. I don't care because if fucking Walmart can put their shit up, we can put our shit up. I just tell her she got to wait to put the tree up. But she has this thing where it's like
go up? When does your tree go up?
Black Friday. So after Thanksgiving.
The day we actually put up our Christmas tree after we're done eating Thanksgiving.
That's
after
we
we
used to
have
do
Thanksgiving
that.
dinner. We
Yeah.
always put up the Christmas tree.
Yeah,
That's
we
our
wait
tradition.
because we're not home on Thanksgiving. We go to my sister's.
Yeah, I got you.
So that Friday we do it. So what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so New Year's Day we put everything away. Like we clean up, dude. Like I don't want anything from the last year going into the new year. So it's like a fresh start. I make manicotti every year on the 1st. So I really like New Year's Day. It's like a chill day, other than me having to fucking clean. It's like a really,
I don't really
like,
think
nice
I don't really
chill
consider
day.
that as the day. I consider the eve as the day.
Eve is fun, but even as I get older now, like, dude, I don't fucking do shit. I mean, the most fun New Year's Eve I had in a long time was when we fucking got drunk and played Fortnite. Like, what was that 5-6 years ago
we used
or
to do
whatever?
that shit.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a yearly thing.
That was pretty great.
I got
that
fucking
was back
hammered
when,
that.
Hey,
what's this-
speaking of that shit, the new Fortnite update, they brought back the original
I saw
map.
that.
I'm not-
I
I'm
might,
not- I'm
I
not
might
playing
download it,
Fortnite.
man.
I'm not
I might-
playing
Yeah.
Fortnite. I'm not
It's
playing.
free, bro.
What do you think, Cy? Did you play it back inside?
It's got Unreal 5 now on the new engine. Suppose
I
it's pretty
played it.
good.
I played Fortnite when it first was out, but I haven't played it in years.
I might fuck
Yeah,
with it, dude.
but yeah, they finally brought back that original map from back then because they
Yeah, it
had
was
like different maps.
me,
It's like,
John.
it's like the only map I ever played.
Yeah, me too. It would be like this the same for me.
It was us three, and was there Bio Phoenix?
I think
also?
Bio-
no, it wasn't
Bio.
Bio. It was the other guy.
No, Bio was
Was
there.
it
wasn't
BMG maybe?
Bio was there. No, it was what's the one
It
guy?
wasn't BMG.
Damn, what's his fucking name? God damn, it escapes me. You know the fucking his name was Aaron. I can't think of his-
Cybernetic Slayer.
Cybernetic Slayer.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That dude
he
was
was
cool.
a
Man,
funny
whatever
ass
happened to
guy.
that dude, man?
I haven't talked to him. Oh, I talked to him regularly off and on. You know.
Who was that one dude that was fucking cool as shit that showed up when we were playing Call of Duty and he was like a redneck? What was that fucking dude? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're talking about my one buddy. He's not on YouTube.
Oh, he was cool, dude. I liked him.
Yeah, TJ, I think his name is.
Yeah. I remember. That was when we played the Modern Warfare Remaster,
That
wasn't
was a
it?
long time ago, man. Yeah. That was a long time ago. Shit. But Fortnite, huh? Yeah. You guys want to do
Maybe.
Fortnite sometime?
Maybe.
We're trying to do
It's
Halo.
free.
We're
I'm
trying
not
to get
doing it.
Yo, I'm down for Halo. Any fucking
Yeah,
time.
me and Cy were doing it earlier, man. It's pretty seamless. I think you got to be on PC because I don't know if it's cross platform between PC and Xbox.
I'm on PC for that shit.
Okay, good shit. Yeah, you'd be fine.
Yeah,
man.
I tested it out, make sure everything was good on my end too. Ran great.
Yeah, we got to do that. I definitely want to do that. That would be great.
Oh, dude, we could do if we get the four of us, we could do some private matches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that'd be
co-op
fun.
on Reach. We're all in the same thing.
Yeah, yo, you can do co-op with the Master Chief, the first one, the Combat Evolved.
Yeah, but I think it's only
It's
2 player. Reach
yeah.
has 4 player though.
Yeah.
Halo 1 and 2 is only 2 player, but Halo 3, 4, and Reach have 4 player.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Like, let's
Yeah.
figure out when we can do it because that's awesome.
But I was thinking Reach because John said he never beat Reach, and
we were
We were
playing it
doing
a
Reach
little.
earlier today, so I'm down tomorrow night
Yeah.
if y'all want to fucking do it.
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow is kind of like my Christmas. You know why? Because you get an extra hour to drink in it.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yes,
Are we
sir.
changing time tomorrow?
yeah, we're going back an hour.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. I mean, if y'all want to do it, let me know because I'm down. Just let me know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
I'll
let's
be
go ahead and
down
call it. I'm
100%.
down tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'm down 100%.
You guys want to do it tomorrow at the same time?
Yeah.
We started this at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
It'd
it.
be 10 o'clock your time, right, Chris?
Yep. I'm down for it. I'm
It'll be
1000%
10 or
down.
10:30 for me. It just depends on when the wife goes to bed.
So what you
Usually,
guys want to do?
sometimes-
You guys want to do Reach? You want to do Halo 3?
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I'm good with either or. I can fucking
Yeah,
Right now,
whichever
Halo
one.
3
one,
is
Reach,
4-player too.
whichever one y'all want to do is fine with me.
I'm
haven't
kind
played
of
Halo
feeling
3 in
Halo
a
3
long-ass
though,
time.
man.
I wouldn't
I
mind
mean,
fucking with Halo 3.
Halo
It doesn't
3 's-
matter.
Yeah, let's just do Halo 3. Let's just do
All right.
that one.
Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll do Reach if we can't do 4-player and Halo 3 for some reason.
It's a bro date. It's a bro date.
Oh,
It's a little late, but I'm down for another one if you guys are. Because
Yeah.
we already went way
Yeah, we
to
can do one more.
Yeah, we can do one more. What do you
Do you
want to
guys
do,
want
man?
to do? I vote beers.
that. Ooh,
we
that's a good
do-
one. Let's do
Yeah,
beer.
beer.
Let's do beer.
Let's do beer.
Right off the gate, Yingling is
A
a
tier. Yeah.
okay.
I
So
don't
tier,
know,
S
man.
tier.
I might
I-
put Yingling
It's a S
tier.
tier.
Man.
It's
I
an S
don't
tier.
drink beer like that, but if I did, Yingling's my go-to.
I just need to
Yingling's my
say real
go-to.
quick, like I don't like the dark beers. I just don't. I don't do.
Yeah, it's a lager. It's more of along the lines of like a
Like a
Boston
Miller or
lager.
something.
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit darker than that.
Yeah. Okay, so I never had like the regular Yingling, which is I'm sure what you guys are talking about, but
Yep,
I did not
Yingling.
like I tried the light one. I hated that.
Yeah.
All I had was a regular one. I never had the light one. I never had the dark one.
Yeah.
I
So
had
I'll have
the
to try.
regular one.
I'll have to try the regular one to see how I feel about it. But
Angry Orchard is not bad. I don't hate it.
I think is that what I'm drinking now? Oh, that's what I got right here actually.
Angry Orchard's
Yeah,
pretty
it's not
good.
bad. It's a good fall crisp
I
beer.
put it
I
more
go
in the
B.
B tier. Real talk. I put it in a B tier.
Now, if it's like Strongbow is really good.
I don't know what that is.
It's the same kind of like apple beer kind of shit.
Everybody, like, what's your number one? Like, what
On this
individually?
list
Yeah.
or just in general?
Well,
For me,
I'm-
if I had to drink beer, gun to my head, because I don't drink beer like that. I drink liquor. Probably Yingling is my number one go-to. If there,
Yeah,
honestly, look, y'all know me. If there's alcohol, I'm gonna drink it. Like I'm not gonna like turn it down. Like I'll figure out a way to like digest it and shit. But like,
Shit.
I don't know.
I would go
like,
Yingling. I would say
different
Yingling.
beers
I can never. I'll never
that-
turn down a Yingling.
Like these, like Bud Light Lime, that shit's amazing
Ugh.
in summer.
Well,
if
Bud
you're
Light
on the
Lime,
beach.
yeah, in the
Bud Light
summer.
Lime is good. That's definitely a solid A tier, I think.
Yo, if you're on the beach, that shit's phenomenal.
Are we-
I wouldn't put anything Budweiser in A tier, but that's
I was
just
gonna
me.
say, are
that's
we
my
allowed-
prejudice.
Are we
Yeah.
allowed to drink that now? I don't know what the rules are.
Yeah, you guys ever watch a good beer documentary? I'll have to get you the name of it, but it was made in like 2008, 2010 maybe. And it's about Anheuser-Busch and how much they own.
Hmm.
I forget the
Oh,
fuck.
yeah,
I'll
that's
have
a
to find the
huge
name
company.
of it. It's a really good documentary.
They own a lot of like non-beer stuff too. Like they own like Monster Energy drinks and stuff too.
Have y'all ever had that Stella Artois? Have you ever had
Yeah,
that?
I'm not.
Oh yeah, I like Stella. Stella's really good.
Is that good?
That's a nice smooth beer. Yeah.
It's all right. Where is
I've
it
never
at?
had that one.
I've had Stella. What was the other one?
It's to the right on the bottom there. Yeah. Right
Oh,
there.
this
Yeah,
is
next to Sting
Stella's
Tao.
alright. It's not like it's okay. It's not even. I don't think
Oh.
it's in my top 15.
It's called Beer Wars. That's what it's called.
Oh, okay.
How
I
come they
remember
don't
these.
have,
Is like I used to
the-
make my own beer in not like my own specific one. It never got like made or anything like that. But they used to sell these things. I think even at Walmart where you can make your own beer, where they would sell the drum and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like the kid or whatever. It's got the
And it was like, oh, the more alcohol content is the more sugar you pour into it. So we would just like fucking pour sugar into it like crazy, thinking we were smart. And
Yeah, the
it
biggest thing
tasted
is
like and it was come out like terribly, you fucking ass.
I went through a beer brewing phase. I had like a whole it was I know what those kits you're talking about, but I went
Yeah.
through this like I had like these like they look like buckets. They were like big ass buckets. So in one bucket, you make the beer with your malts on the stove and water. All making beer is literally boiling water and adding malt to it. So that's literally all it is. And then adding your yeast. So what I would do is you'd boil it and then you'd add your beer, your malt, to this bucket where it would ferment, and you'd add water to it and you'd add your yeast in it. You could put other stuff in there if you wanted to give it different flavors and stuff like that. And then you let it ferment for like 2-3 weeks, depending on what kind of beer you're making. And then you had to like transfer it and then like bottle it. It was crazy, dude. It would take me like a month to make like, I don't know, 40 beers, 50 beers. But the fucking beer would come out. It would be so good. But if you fucked up your temperature, it would fuck your entire batch of beer up.
Y'all ever fuck with the Red Stripe? Red Stripe's not bad. I like Red Stripe.
Dude, I used to know this Jamaican guy, right? So when I was in
What's a
Newport
Jamaican
News,
beer?
yeah, I used to know this fucking black Jamaican dude, and he would always, hey, fucking Red Stripe, man. He loved it. All he ever did was talk about how much he loved Red Stripe. That was my first experience. So then I tried it, and I was like, it's actually pretty good. So
Yeah,
solid B for me. I wouldn't put it at A, but
it's
solid
it's all right. Real talk. I'm gonna get some hate for this. I don't think Budweiser, like the original, not the Bud Light bullshit. Budweiser's not
yeah.
terrible.
If you like corn,
Pretty
Budweiser's
strong.
good.
It's pretty strong beer. Like you can
It's a solid beer. Like,
Budweiser is not
it's a
made
good
with
bet.
traditional Budweiser. Here's my problem with Budweiser. It's not made with traditional beer ingredients. So like, and you can taste it. It's not made with malts. It's made with fucking corn because it's cheap, and they can make an ass load of beer using cheap ass corn instead of malts and barley. They don't use any malts and barley in that beer. It's fucking corn and sugar. And you can taste it. Next time you smell a Budweiser, think of corn. You'll fucking smell it. So it's fucking F tier.
Heineken's. I used to be on a Heineken kick for a while, a long time ago. It's not my thing.
That reminds me of this bit from what's that Dennis Leary movie? Freaking dude goes to Heineken, fuck that shit. Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Oh my god.
Yeah, PBR, dude. I knew a guy from Wisconsin who fucking loved that shit.
Oh, you were talking about Zima earlier. What about Zima?
Zima's not
good, dude.
Zima
Yeah,
is
terrible.
Does
Zima's
they still
malt
have
liquor.
Zima?
Zima's Sprite.
No, they don't
with,
make Zima anymore.
Zima's Sprite with Everclear in it.
Yes.
Those Zima.
Facts.
I'm disappointed that they don't have Corona or Dos Equis on here because I like.
Well, they got Modelo. Modelo's pretty much Corona.
No,
Modelo's-
no, it's not.
I would-
Corona's
I would-
Corona. Corona.
Modelo
Corona.
is not no.
Modelo is knockoff Corona. I'm sorry.
I do see Dos Equis. Dos Equis right above King Cobra.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There it is. Yeah,
Which
right
King
above-
Cobra isn't that like those fucking 40s shit?
No,
It's right above it.
those two X's. The two
Oh
X's.
yeah.
Dos Equis pretty good.
It's
I'd say
it's
a
aight. It's in
That
the
dude,
same
I swear to
category.
God, everybody I've ever met from Texas loves Dos Equis. I knew this guy from Abilene, Texas, like my best friend when I was in the military, and he fucking loved Dos Equis.
I mean,
I'm like-
it's very popular here. We really like.
Yeah.
We do like it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like
Blue
Corona
Moon?
better though too.
Y'all fuck with
Blue
Blue
Moon
Moon.
is. I love Blue Moon. It's A.
Blue Moon-
It's A
Blue
for
Moon
me.
tastes like Fruit Loops. I said what I said. It tastes like Fruit Loops. Am I
it's-
wrong?
It's a
fucking-
Belgian.
it's
It's a
fucking-
Belgian white. It's a Belgian wit beer. So
Dude,
it's,
it's
Don't it taste
fucking-
like Fruit Loops.
It's
No.
fucking A tier. It's S tier if you got that fucking orange pill though, man.
it's a good beer. Blue Moon makes good beer.
You gotta
They're
have
owned
that-
by
you gotta have
Coors.
that
Very
orange.
similar to Blue Moon.
Blue Moon's owned by Coors.
What's the one I saw earlier? God damn it! It's
Where do they not have Shiner on here? Because that's another one that was real popular here in Texas.
Yeah, I don't see Shiner on here.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of
It's Shiner Bach. That's big Texas beer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if I see it, it sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I mean, they might not
real-
have it up your way, but
that's
they have it
probably
here in
what it
Missouri.
is. Shiner's pretty good.
That tire is very average. Very average.
Yeah, I don't
put it
care
more
for
in
that
D
tire.
tier.
I've never had it.
A very
I've had it a couple
average
times.
tire.
It's one of those snobby like freaking beers.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I concur with that.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what I can see right now. It's right in the very middle under Foster's, that Linen Cougar.
Oh, that's what I was about.
80.
That's what I was looking for.
Is that the
Yeah,
That's the
770?
same. That's like Blue
pretty
Moon.
good.
It's literally the same thing as
Yeah.
Blue Moon. It's literally the
But
same
that's
thing.
yeah, that shit's fire though, man.
That's a Wisconsin beer. I think
I
they
put
brew
it.
that
I
stuff
put
in
Blue Moon
Wisconsin.
before it, but it's very similar to Blue Moon. It's not very different. It's not very different.
Yeah.
What
But I
about
mean that's
Coors Light?
just a nice and crisp beer, you know. It's got like a little bit of a fruity flavor to it, but just a hint, you know. It's nice.
That Coors Light though, man. Like I mean, that's like if you came to
Yeah.
party-
I'd put it above Budweiser, man.
I like Coors Light.
Nah,
I like
Coors,
Light.
man. Tastes like freaking ashtray.
that's not Coors Light. That's Girls Light.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow.
The Fosters, bro. I don't know, man.
I've never had that. What is that like?
It's insanely average. There's nothing that stands out.
Yeah. I totally agree, man.
If you've
Foster's
had a
is
beer,
like the
you've had
most
Foster's.
nondescript beer.
They
I
just,
know
they
that-
just make a bigger can. That's all that it is.
I know the Australian people make fun of it. I know that.
Yeah, it's not really. Well, it was.
That's not a beer.
originally-
That's a beer.
It was originally owned by Australian brothers, and then they sold it.
Yeah.
So it originated in Australia, but it's not. I think it's an American-owned beer now.
Michelob Ultra.
I don't know for how long.
F tier.
Michelob Ultra?
That's
Oh,
a chick
God.
beer.
Yeah, that's bitch.
Yeah.
Miller
I
High
that's
Life,
like-
I'll fuck with Miller High Life. I'll fuck with Miller High Life. I'll fuck with
High Life's actually pretty decent. That's a good
I
one
would
to
go
go with if you want some cheap.
MGD. I would go MGD. And I don't see it on there. Miller Genuine Draft. I used to drink
Yeah.
the shit out of
Yeah,
that.
yeah, word up,
So that's
word
pretty
up.
good.
Oh yeah.
This is all the reason I would buy Mike's Hard Lemonade is I'm trying to get some girl drunk so I can.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
That
buying it
shit-
and drinking for me. I'm
Yeah.
buying it
That
for-
shit's too freaking sweet. But they have like the hard seltzers that they make that are actually really good.
Yeah, no, I'm not. Anything that has Mike's name.
I mean, is that a beer? It's
No,
I
it's
mean-
not. It's a malt beverage.
Yeah.
Right.
If you're trying to smash, like you're bringing that shit over, like that's what you're trying to do. Like that's what that shit
There's
is.
so much sugar in those things. man.
Yeah.
I can never- I
Same
can
with
never
that
drink more than
freaking
two of them.
Smirnoff Ice, man. Smirnoff
Yeah.
Ice is like even
Smirnoff
worse.
Ice. Yeah. What was
Yeah,
that
where-
one?
So
is
drink
that
a
shit on
fucking
here?
soda with alcohol in it.
Yeah.
I don't see Smirnoff Ice.
It's
was that
actually
one
it's just to the left of Ting Tao. on
There was
the
another one
bottom.
that's like Smirnoff, but I can't remember what it is. Something
Oh,
black.
Smirnoff is on there. I see it.
Colt
No,
45,
it's F tier.
boys. Y'all had a
Oh,
Colt
God.
45 before?
Edward 40
Oh, yeah.
hands. You ever play
Dude, I
Edward
remember
40
buying
hands?
them shits like a fucking 40 of those at like 7-Eleven for like $1.20.
Hey, yo, that's when you had a bad fucking day. Is when you drink Colt 45.
The old days, you got that OE, you got that
Old English.
old English
Yeah.
in a
Oh,
paper
another
bag.
What about Mad Dog? You ever had Mad Dog?
Oh my
I've
god!
had Mad Dog.
Mad
Oh
Dog
my
was that
God.
shit like you and your friends you should drink when you just get to school and shit.
You don't know. You just be glad you had something that had alcohol in it. You don't even know.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Old English right there. I take
Yeah.
I take Old English over 45. Real talk. I take Old
Oh
English
my
over 45.
God. Those were the
Oh,
days, man.
Dude, I don't see it. Hey, I don't see it on here, but you guys ever had Steel Reserve?
Oh
Yeah, I've
yes,
had it.
sir. Oh, bro.
Yeah, that was like the fucking.
I was about to say I'm an alcoholic, but you already know. Yeah, I used to drink this. I used to drink the Steel Reserve, like the special collection or some shit they used to have, where it was like
Dude,
even a
yeah.
higher alcohol percentage in it.
Dude,
The black edition. The black edition.
Dude, I remember when I first had Steel Reserve, and I was like, dang, this beer is actually pretty freaking good for how cheap it is. But they like changed the formula and it tastes like shit now.
And then next thing you know, like you're fucking your cousin or some shit.
Whoa.
Wow. Wow.
I took a left turn.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just trying to make a joke out of it. This is how high the alcohol.
Commie's
Would
like,
you
Chill,
rather?
chill, I'm not fucking my cousin.
Would you
all right? I was just
rather?
trying to make a joke out of it. All right,
he's like,
chill.
and it's
Fucking
funny,
chill.
right? That's a good joke I made, wasn't it? That's
Yeah.
Hey, all right, Newcastle, I feel like is not good, but people want to say that it is. It's I. It's very mid.
Never had it.
I
Newcastle?
like it, but it's definitely a C tier for sure. It's not like
People, it's a hipster shit beer. I don't get it.
it is a good beer to have, like if you're having like meat or something like that. You're having like a burger or some fucking barbecue. It's a pretty good beer for that kind of shit.
Blue Ribbon, I'm sorry, it's bad. I don't care because it's cheap and it's cool and it's hipster shit. Like it's not good beer. I'm sorry, it's not good beer.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Pabst Blue Ribbon is like the perfect beer. Like if you're like either a lager or a hipster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't have Molson on here. Which
Molson's really good, actually.
you ever had Molson Triple X?
I don't think so.
Oh, bro, that shit will smack you across the goddamn universe. This shit's serious.
Molson actually, the Molson Lager kind of tastes a little bit like Yingling. It's the only beer that I could really kind of compare it to.
Yeah, that Molson's that Canadian shit, but I used to drink Molson Triple X. I don't think they sell it because the alcohol content was through the roof, dude. It was serious. That was serious ass shit.
That shouldn't matter because they make some beers now like 11, 12% in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Shit. Well, let's see here. What
I fuck
about
with Sam Adams. I don't really care for it. It's
I
not
like a lot of
bad.
Sam Adams beers, but their Boston Lager, I'm not a big fan of. I would put it
Yeah.
I would put
Their
like a D
seasonal,
tier.
their seasonal shit.
Seasonal
is
stuff's good.
aight. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would,
definitely.
Honestly, I'd put it in F tier. real
F
talk.
tier. We're gonna put that along with Colt 45. You gotta go. At least go.
I would
see,
never
bro.
drink it unless I was at the party and it was like, all right, it's all we got. I'm like, yeah, I guess.
So
I
That's
would,
a
hold
good
on
beer.
a second, because I know John, you being a Pennsylvania guy, I got to know what you think about that Rolling Rock shit.
Well, it doesn't taste the same anymore. I mean, the
Yeah.
old Rolling
That's
Rock
F-tier.
was
That's
good,
F-tier,
but
dude.
the old
That's
Rolling Rock
F-tier.
tastes way better now, than
Yeah.
what it does now. Now it
It
tastes
totally-
like fucking piss. It's not
Yeah,
good.
it totally
anymore.
changed for sure, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, back in the EPGN days, like it was
Uh-huh.
good back then, man.
I tried that shit when I was in high school. I haven't had it since then, so you can call it. I
Yeah.
don't put enough.
Yeah, it was a traditional pale ale back before InBev bought it or Anheuser-Busch or whatever. But when they
Yeah.
bought it, they closed the breweries in Pennsylvania down. And one of the reasons why that beer tastes the way it did was because of the water that they used. And when they
Right.
started using the fucking water at their InBev plants, it didn't taste the same anymore.
Right. Yeah, that was one I used to love a lot back in the day, man.
And I can't drink it every now and then. Like I'll have one, and I'm like, "Fuck, this stuff sucks, dude. It's not even the same beer."
Mm-hmm.
So where are you putting it? Because I can't call
It's
it.
F.
Yeah, it's
It's
F
not
now.
good.
It used to
It's
be
F.
like a solid B tier at least.
Miller Lite is if like
Yeah, I could go Miller Lite. I go Miller Coors Light before Bud Light or Budweiser.
I got to tell you guys something about Miller Lite. There's a Miller rendering plant up here. It's close. It's in Fort Worth, and I used to have to drive past it when I would go visit like my hometown because it's on the way out going that direction. And that fucking place stinks so bad. Like it's for like miles away. You smell that fucking horrendous piss smell. And
he's got a vendetta against this shit.
that's the only fucking beer
Yeah.
they sell at Cowboy Stadium. That's the only beer they sell. They have a deal. And that
Oh
beer
wow, that sucks, man.
and that beer
The
is
only
ab-
beer at all. You don't sell
the-
any other beer.
they don't sell any other beer other than Miller Lite. And
Wow.
it's
Yeah.
fucking disgusting beer. I can't
And if you
stand
pay
it.
$12 for
Out
it.
of the big three light beers for me, I rank Bud Light, then Miller Lite, then Coors Light.
Miller Lite is gross.
That's just me though.
If I'm
Oh,
going
yeah.
to light beer, it's going to be Coors Light. It's my top one.
Yeah, same.
I like Coors
Yeah.
Light.
I'll go Coors.
Coors
I'll
Light's
go
good.
Coors Light.
Yeah.
But I would take a Bud over a Bud Light
But-
any time of the
I
day.
like Bud Light too, though. I don't have a problem with
Yeah.
it. I think it's fine.
I mean, yeah, regular Bud's
Let's put-
better.
let's
You like
put
that
all
damn
like
commie
that.
beer? That
It's
tranny,
like
that
a,
tranny
it's like
beer?
a fucking meal beer, man. Like
You
you're
like
like,
that
I'm
tranny
hungry, like,
beer?
I'll drink a
I'll put-
Budweiser.
I put.
Hey, Si,
fucking-
you know if you drink too much of that Bud Light, your pecker's gonna fall off, right?
What the fuck is that noise? What's happening right
Don't
now?
pay
I was
attention.
I was pouring some water.
Sure.
No, you weren't. You were pissing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
Anyway.
Bud Light's fine. It's just whatever.
What's up, heavy metal gamer?
I can't fuck with that shit.
But
though.
and I'll
it's
tell
not because of anything like that. It's just
Mhm.
it legit. I would rather have Miller Lite, Budweiser, Coors Light. I'd rather have any of those things in that order than Bud Light.
okay.
Yeah.
I want to say I think Miller Lite is probably better other places than it is here because we're getting it from this shitty fucking plant, and whatever's happening over at that place is an abomination. But I'm sure there are other places that produce Miller Lite, and it goes to the stores where y'all get it, and it probably tastes a lot better. But what we get is like salty, like fucking sour fucking piss. It's disgusting.
Yeah. What's really weird about the whole Bud Light and Miller Lite thing in Missouri, literally every county except for one, Bud Light's like the number one beer. And there's this one county, it's like one county over for me that Miller Lite, for whatever reason, is like the most popular beer there. And they're also like the only county in Missouri that calls soda pop.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Guinness on F, and I said what I said. That shit is gross. I'm sorry. I don't care.
Oh.
It comes from. I don't give a shit.
Dude,
Guinness
I-
is gross. It's
I
gross.
fucking
stout
love
beer, man.
Guinness, man.
Fight
Guinness
me.
is the
Fight me.
shit.
I don't give a fuck. Fight me. This is gross.
That's a beer drinker's beer right there,
I
man.
don't like any of that kind of shit.
It tastes like fucking coffee.
I don't like stout
coffee.
beer, so I don't like it.
It's
just
not my thing. It's
Yeah.
gross. I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't fuck with that shit.
Nah, I love Guinness, man. Guinness is the shit.
What is Irish Death? Heavy Metal Gamer said Irish Death is S tier. I've never heard of that.
I don't think he's thinking about beer. I think he's just talking about.
He's just talking about Irish Death in general.
Yeah. Yo,
Like the-
bro, let's go.
That
What
Dogfish Head,
motherfuckers?
that
Yeah.
Dogfish Head. I can't tell if that's 60-minute or 90-minute IPA, but that's a S tier.
What is it?
Dogfish Head, the top row,
It
second from the
says
right.
90-minute.
Is it 90
This
minutes?
one right here?
That's definitely S tier then.
I've
stuff's
seen
fucking
this logo
phenomenal.
several times. I don't think I've ever tried this.
They make phenomenally good beers, man.
Really?
Never
It's a
had it.
micro.
Definitely
It's a
1000%
microbrewery.
seen that. I've seen this
Yeah,
logo, but I don't know. if I've ever
they're.
tried
I've
it.
actually been to that. I've been to that brewery. They're out of Delaware, and
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the name of the beer whenever I was in Wisconsin and I met up with freaking he used to go by like Folk Metal Gamer, but I think he goes like Raven Knox now. I met him, he's a YouTuber.
folk metal
up
gamer.
there.
That's funny.
Yeah. But fucking there was some kind of brewery they had up there, man, that had some killer fucking beer that we
Why
tried.
is there
When's the
every
last time
type
you
of
had some
metal
Keystone
gamer?
Light?
Oh
When's the last time
God,
you and your bone boys were chilling in the garage having some Keystone Light.
bro!
I
I do
want
want
this guy to
better.
go buy you a fucking 24.
That natty ice down there, natural ice. Have you ever had that?
Yes,
Oh.
I have.
My fucking brother-in-law
all
drank the
worst
shit out of
ones-
some natty
Yes,
ice.
sir.
Ugh.
Nah, we're
We call
good.
it. He was from
Milwaukee's
North
best? What about
Carolina.
Milwaukee's best?
Yeah,
Real talk,
He was-
Milwaukee's best goes at the top of S tier.
It's the best worst beer.
We have a beer in Texas called Lone Star, which is the like basically
Yo,
something-
oh shit! I can
It's-
taste it as you're speaking.
It's the same. It's like it tastes almost exactly like natural light. It's like unbelievably bad. Like it's a joke, you know.
That's
Oh, I got some of that Lone
that's a
Star.
desperation beer.
Yeah, that's the beer you buy when you're on a budget and you're like, I gotta have like 2 cases. I don't give a shit what it is.
I get paid tomorrow, but I got like
Yeah.
$7.95 in my
Yeah.
account.
We're gonna hang out and play pool. We're gonna have us a couple of cases of beer. We don't give a shit, whatever the budget allows.
Ooh,
That's
That natural ice, though. That natural
Ugh.
ice.
bro. I had a brother. My fucking brother-in-law. He's from like the sticks of Virginia. He had this real thick Southern accent. We used to drink. I used to drink with him, and he would call it naughty ice. because it would be naughty beer. So he'd be like, "Hey man, you want some of that naughty ice? You want another naughty?" He's a fucking redneck, dude. He probably still drinks that shit,
BMG's
man.
back to school us on some shit.
Dude, yeah, anybody that regularly drinks something like natural ice, they're like a lifetime customer for sure.
Well, that, and he was like, he drank all the time, so he like needed, to afford his beer budget,
Right,
I
yeah.
drink that garbage.
Call me what you want. I bought a
15
plastic
years.
bottle at the liquor store.
Yeah, you ain't a real alcoholic unless you're drinking the cheapest possible shit, man.
Bro, this shit.
30
This
pack
shit
is like fucking
plastic.
$10.
Oh my god! Can't even get water that cheap.
You know, hey, real talk.
Hey,
at least I respect my tequila though. I bought a name brand tequila.
Yo, BMG. Since I know you're a beer drinker, how do you feel about these rankings so far?
I never had the S tier one at the top, the Yingsley or whatever.
No,
I'm curious.
bro.
He's really good.
Throw some respect on his name.
I used to
I wanna
inspect
try
that
it.
brewery when I worked for a company that I worked for. I used to go to that brewery all the time in Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Oh, the
Next time
brewery's
it
old as
must be
fuck.
big.
It's the oldest brewery in the country.
It's literally
actually,
the oldest brewery.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, you're correct. It's
Yeah,
literally
next time I go to the store, I'm gonna grab like a.
it's
6-pack
from
of
like
just the traditional.
1809 or something like. Actually, it might be from the 1700s. Hold on.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, they probably like were people that fought in the Revolutionary War, and that's what they want. Let's start a fucking brewery.
1829.
You ever tried this Japanese beer? I tried it once. It's I feel like it was better than what it should be just because it was Japanese.
Which one?
Sapporo.
I've had
Never
Sapporo. I've had it.
I have had that. I have had that Sing Tao though,
Okay.
like it's that Chinese beer, and I actually kind of like it. But what's weird about it is it literally has like a skunk taste to it. It's like a fucking weed beer.
Ugh.
It tastes like skunk bud, but it's actually not bad.
When I was in Singapore, they had this beer called Tiger Beer. It was actually pretty good. Yeah.
All right,
You gotta be careful.
Y'all gotta place this bitch.
No,
What about
F
this White
tier.
Claw?
F tier.
Dude,
I'm sorry.
dude.
I tried it. I
Dude.
legit
Not good.
tried it. I look. I am not a person. Listen. I listen.
It's water with alcohol in it. That's all
Listen,
it
I gotta
is.
speak real close into the microphone. I need you to understand these words
Okay.
I'm saying.
All right, I'm
I don't
close
pour
to
out alcohol. I drink that shit. I don't care how bad it is. I'll figure that shit out. It's alcohol, right? I took one sip. I took two. Then I took three. I poured the rest of that shit out.
Hey man, Johnny
Gross,
Johnny
dude.
Lawrence says it's badass. So
I'm gonna fucking gross, dude. I'm sorry. I can't.
Okay.
I can't
You know,
do it, dude.
So
he does.
I-
Did you see
I don't know.
Cobra Kai where he's like, I'm all hopped up? He's like, give me a White Claw. That sounds badass.
I don't know if you know this, but there is a story about White Claw that involves some of us in this. It's
when you say it's some of
That
us or
aside,
involves
I'm
don't
telling
be
you
you.
my own personal experience with White Claw. I'm sorry.
fuck
it's
White
just-
Claw forever, and I will. I
it's just
understand.
gross.
Like when I showed up at John's, I thought that I had friends in that house.
For the record, I had more alcohol than just White Claw. I don't know
and-
who
and I
handed
know-
you the White Claw.
No, and that's my point. That somebody needed to get rid of the fucking White Claw because nobody would wanted to drink that shit. And here comes Cy, and what do? You never had White Claw? No, I never had. Oh, we got all kinds of alcohol. Yeah.
You know who talked me into White Claw? You know it was Chuck, right? Chuck was the one who talked me into that shit.
Oh well,
Yeah, this is his fault.
you know.
Okay, here I got something to say about White Claw. White Claw is shitty, but I am a hard seltzer fan ever since I tried Truly Lemonade Seltzer. Man, that shit's fire.
You know what?
Lemonade seltzer.
You have
That's
I can't do seltzered water. I
Well,
do water.
seltzer-
It's 'cause, like,
tap water. I don't do the fucking seltzer water. I don't do any of that.
Yeah.
I
shit.
think seltzer is a scam,
It's-
bro.
No, it's totally different. It's not like
When I
White
say
Claw
scam
is
and
scam,
garbage
I
beer,
just
bro.
I don't prefer that shit. I don't
Seltzer's a
prefer that
scam,
shit.
bro. It's like
Yeah.
leftover fucking Alka-Seltzer that they couldn't get rid of, and they
It's
convinced
bubbly
everybody.
ass water. I'm sorry. I
Hey,
don't care.
real
I
talk
don't
though,
care.
that fucking White Claw, that shit gives me heartburn. I can't drink it because
Yeah.
it
Dude,
will
it's
fucking give me
horrible.
straight up heartburn, man.
Yeah, we know Cy is a White Claw connoisseur though.
Oh my god. It's
I don't fuck with
embarrassing
it.
that I drank it at all, but I didn't know. Like I had no idea. I had no frame.
Was that the
of
only-
All right, when you work in
Drink?
the hotel world, you get free shit for free shit when you're in charge of stuff or whatever. And
I'm from
I
fucking
got-
Texas, okay? And the fact that I drank White Claw is a fucking stain upon my name that I have to carry the rest of my life.
It's not. It's
What,
not.
was it
anything
the
else,
only
it's
thing
like-
you drank that night? I don't remember. I remember taking
I had-
shots with
No,
some.
yeah, we had some shots with Chuck, and that stuff was fantastic.
Yeah, that shit
but-
was good.
But then it was pretty much. I think it was just some like. And dude, here's the thing: I can't drink. I get drunk really easily, and I hadn't eaten anything in hours. Like before, I don't even know, like 10 hours or something like that. And I was tired. I was dehydrated, and they're shoving these fucking nasty White Claws in my face. And
Yeah, they
they're
are
like,
very disgusting, dude. They taste like white
Dude,
noise.
everything
static.
everything they said it was supposed to taste like, it didn't. Whatever the flavor was,
I would
wasn't.
rather have a Bartle and James than that shit.
I would rather actually drink Bartles and James blood than drink a fucking White Claw. None of the White Claw, there was like something that was supposed to be like raspberry. It didn't taste like raspberry. There was something that's supposed to taste like lemon lime. Didn't taste like lemon lime. I don't remember how. All I remember is it was horrible.
You know, it has a
And-
really
yeah.
shit metal cheap vodka aftertaste too. Like you can
It's
taste
not
Bro,
it.
real
good.
talk. I told you. But look, if it's a bad drink, I will power my way through that shit. I
Yeah.
cannot with a White Claw, bro. I was like, and
Yeah,
poured
I mean,
down the sink.
I agree on the
look,
White.
that's alcohol. You look, alcohol abuse to me is when you pour shit down the sink. You're abusing alcohol at that point. I poured that bitch down the sink. I was like, nope, I don't want no part of this shit. It's gross.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I was trying to be, I was trying to be polite.
Proper
you know?
and
I'm a
dapper.
guest. They've invited me to. I'm up here. I'm visiting. I'm trying to not cause a problem. And this is what they have. And I'm like, well, maybe this is what they think is good up here. So I'll drink this.
It's
So
not
what-
what we think is good up here. For the
Did it
record.
slap you? Was it more stronger than what you thought
Right.
it was, or what?
No, it wasn't strong. I like I said,
It just
I hadn't-
sucked.
It sucked, and I drank like 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how many I drank, but I was.
Well, you didn't hate him that much if you drank that many of them.
Well, we had the good shit first, and
Bro,
that-
no. Real
Yeah.
talk, real talk. If it is bad, I'll still drink that shit. I'm just keeping it with.
Well,
that.
I was just trying to get
Yeah.
shit.
I'm
at that point.
y'all know who I am. I already spoke.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I agree with you guys. It sucks, but I like the Truly lemonade seltzers. I definitely recommend checking that out if you ever get a chance.
I don't like seltzer, dude. I
Yeah,
just
I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
care
like
for I
hard
don't care for carbonated water, carbonated beer. It's not my thing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I like it because I used to be into that shit like the fucking Smirnoff Ice, but I can't drink it now because it's too
Hey.
sweet, you know.
what? Hey, what were you drinking that night you called me when you were completely shit faced, beyond all drunk? Like
I was drinking straight rum.
Oof.
That's what you want to drink if you want to get fucked up. Because I'm gonna tell you,
I
Ooh.
love rum, dude. I fucking love rum.
Where's this conversation at?
And I,
Where's this
and
conversation?
I literally drank a whole fifth of it.
I gotta
Wow.
tell you, I've
Captain,
I've
put that
only
shit right at the
been-
top.
I've
Nope.
only been as drunk
Not
as you
doing it.
were one time in my life. Well, maybe a couple times.
I don't
One
know why you
time
don't
was-
like Captain.
Captain Morgan's awesome. So Sailor Jerry.
I love
fuck
Captain.
I don't fuck with rum like that, dude. I don't fuck with rum like that.
And Malibu, bro, with pineapple juice.
It's
That
pretty
shit's
good.
good.
Okay, if you're gonna legitimately like fuck yourself for like the next 3 days,
Yeah.
it's gonna be vodka. Period. Because you can
Oh.
mix that shit with.
I
anything
hate
and
vodka,
everything.
dude. I fucking
I do
roast.
too.
No,
Bro, I
fucking
went on vacation
disgusting.
like 5 or 6 or
No, I'm
7
not doing it.
years
I'm not.
ago.
I'm not. I'll stay sober.
Bro,
the
I went on
vodka's
vacation
disgusting.
5 or 6, 7 years ago. I drank so much goddamn vodka in fucking 5 or 6 days. Even if I look at a bottle of vodka, I want to barf, bro.
Yeah.
I drink so much goddamn vodka. I don't think you
You
understand.
gotta choose your high end vodkas.
Bro, I drank like 4
Belvedere
gallons of vodka
or
in
Grey
5
Goose.
days.
You can't cheapen yourself on vodka. You drink plastic handle vodka, dude, you're gonna
No.
be
That's
mad.
what I was doing too.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I
You
literally
gotta
got,
have
like,
at least
the most-
Smirnoff or something.
Yo, and
like
I
that.
laid and I
No,
put
you
in
need
the
Belvedere, dude.
bro. I
Dude,
put
that's
in the
Smir-
most
Smirnoff's
fucking
pretty good.
potent energy drink known to man to keep myself awake while I was drinking it. I was lit as fuck at the beach.
Damn.
It creeps on.
There's something about being drunk at the beach I really just enjoy. I don't know.
Yeah,
It feels good.
Yeah.
Because you could pass out
Okay.
in your sand and it's good. You'll wake up a little less drunk.
I think we're
Yeah.
on this list now. All right,
Yeah.
Jack Daniels is absolutely
It's it.
heaven for
Dude.
me.
Yeah, I
Jack
love
Daniels
Jack.
will make
Jack and
me.
Coke.
love-
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
will-
Jack and Coke, Jack and Dr. Pepper. Yeah,
I
love
can't
that.
drink Jack by itself though. It's one of the
No,
few
I'll get
whiskeys
sick off
I
my ass.
cannot drink it by
Yeah,
myself.
it's like really awesome for mixed drinks, but yeah, straight shots.
Knob
Patron,
Creek is
what about
absolutely
tequila?
heaven for me. If you never had to have
What is that?
Knob Creek.
Knob?
Knob Creek.
Knob.
Never had Knob Creek.
No, I've never had it.
Oh, do yourself
I've
a
had
favor.
Baker's
Nah, I can't
Boss.
say I have.
My boss
Well-
got me a bottle of Devil's Cut. I can't remember which one it was. That stuff's really good. I still have it upstairs.
Let me ask you guys a
Regular ass
question.
Crown.
Let me ask you a question. What is the alcohol you drank that you got the most sick? Which one made
Southern
you
Comfort.
Wild
Southern
Turkey.
Comfort.
I
Wild
fucking
Turkey?
threw up straight up because I was drinking it out of the bottle, dude. I threw
Oh
up
my God.
straight up.
Probably
Southern Comfort.
Everclear. Everclear.
Oh,
me,
Everclear.
Yeah, wild
I
Turkey.
can't drink. I can't. Oh, Wild Turkey. I got sick off of. Ugh.
For
But
me,
Southern Comfort, man, was just. I can't. I still can't
that
drink
Wild
it.
Turkey is 101 proof, dude.
Oh yeah, I had a handle next to me for a couple days sipping on it.
for me,
Didn't
it was peppermint schnapps.
Oh,
So you don't fuck with that shit? You don't like it?
I got sick off my dude. I can't even tell
So-
you. Like,
You ever have
Yeah,
Rumplemans?
but nowadays, can you fuck with it now?
I don't drink liquor really ever.
Mm.
Like only occasionally.
Chris, you ever have Rumplemans? You ever have that?
We've had this conversation before, and it's similar to this.
Yeah, but it's much more minty. You can.
See,
I
I've
have
never
to
had.
drink.
See, I don't think they sell that shit here because I looked for it and I've never seen it.
I'm sure everybody here has got way too drunk, maybe sick drunk off of too much Jägermeister. I think that's happened to everyone.
Oh, dude,
Dude, you
I
ever have
throw
Jaeger? I used to drink
bombs, dude.
Jaeger and root beer. I really
Oh.
like Jaeger and root beer was kind of
Jaeger and
good.
root beer. What the fuck?
Try it.
Wow.
Fucking
Bro,
try it, dude.
I don't want
Try it.
diarrhea.
Don't fucking.
That's a lot
no,
of
try it.
sugar.
Wow.
Try it, man.
I would drink Jaeger and Red Bull. That's what I would drink.
Jaeger and Red
It's called
Bull's
Jaeger
good.
bombs.
Yeah.
Y'all ever
That's so
drink?
bad for your heart, dude.
I gotta. You guys remember Goldschlager? I think we talked about this.
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it legit has
Yeah.
gold in that shit. Yeah,
Yeah, gold
absolutely.
flakes.
Yeah, man.
I'm
That's
fucking
why
with
certain
shit.
two types of people can't drink that because they'll just try to pan the gold and save it.
Where do you guys rank Jameson on there? I have that up towards the top.
I
And
don't,
the gold.
where's Jameson at? I got a little
saw it.
conversation
It
about
moved.
Jameson.
I used to drink
I don't-
Jameson. Oh, second row all the way to the right.
Yeah, I don't hate Jameson. I don't care. It's
It-
decent. I just don't like
Okay.
Scotch. I'm sorry, I just don't.
Oh,
care for
come on,
Scotch.
dude. Come on.
I prefer bourbon 1000%.
No.
I'll tell you
agree.
what, dude. I got drunk off of some good Scotch.
All right,
2
you ever had
weekends
Blue
ago.
Label? Have you ever
Shit
had
was
Blue
good.
Label? Do you like Scotch? Have you ever had?
It's
Blue
got to
Label?
be good Scotch. I've never had Blue Label, but if I drink
Okay, well,
Scotch, it
that's
has
good
to be.
Scotch.
It
That's
has
like
to be.
100 That's like
Okay.
$130 a bottle.
Johnny
of booze.
Walker, black, or if you could afford blue, but probably black, or Glenmorangie, which is what I'm talking.
Yeah, I know that one.
I like Scotch, dude. If it's good quality Scotch, it's
Fireball, you need to put in spicy piss.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Yeah.
They sell that shit at the gas station. This is not even liquor. It's bullshit. It's cinnamon.
They sell it at
spiced
7-Eleven,
beer.
bro, by the
It's
lighters.
college. It's fucking college beer.
Oh,
It's,
yep,
it's college
absolutely.
whiskey.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Real talk though, have y'all ever tried? Is it on this list? Have you ever had Jack Daniel's honey? That
I've
shit's
never had that
kind of
one.
fire.
Jack-
That
Sounds like
shit's
it might be
kinda
alright
fire.
though.
I never had the.
Oh, dude, do yourself
Have
a
you ever had
favor.
Jack Daniel's apple? There's an apple.
I've
one,
had
too.
apple too. Jack Daniel's apple is.
You
good.
know, I haven't been to a liquor store in a long fucking time. I really should go check one out.
Dude, I still got like $50
Bro,
in gift
no,
cards.
I don't want to put like if you're on the program or something. I don't want to like.
No, I'm not. No, I've never. I can't even really drink. I get drunk really easily. Like I don't have.
Me too. I've
I'm
been
the same
drunk.
way,
I don't
dude. I have
want this
zero
like
tolerance.
like take away like your coin shit for a year. Or something.
No,
I'll fuck
I'm
you
not.
up.
I'm not that guy.
Got you.
I had what? It's funny because the one thing happens in John's basement, and then the story of me is that I'm a drunk and I'm drunk all the time. Like I
Oh,
literally
you swear in front of children.
Yeah, it's like
That's a
literally
good one.
that's the only time I've been drunk in like 4 years, and it's like everyone's like, oh, he's drinking all the time. He's a drunk and blah blah blah. I'm like, wow.
Oh, those people
I
are
hate-
idiots, Cyrus. I wouldn't
I
even
hate-
worry
Yeah,
about it.
I hate-
I'm not
This
worried
shit
about it.
so this shit that shit's so far belong. I don't think anybody's even remotely even thinks about that shit anymore.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
It's
There's some
funny.
fucking weird people
There's-
that obsess over
and
shit from years ago.
It is what it is.
Oh,
It is.
Yeah.
But we
And I-
here though. We ain't talking about that shit. We
Don't,
talking
don't
about
you hate?
know,
Don't
It
you hate
doesn't
drunk
matter.
haters that are dramatic? But like, oh my, you're an
Well,
alcoholic. So
I'm
out
sorry
of
I
line.
brought it up. I'm sorry I brought it up. It's
No, you're good. You're good.
It's all the White Claw's fault.
Bro,
It's really
we just
what it
chilling. We
comes
just
down
chilling.
to.
It's like, look, bro, ain't nobody even watching this goddamn shit, dog. Ain't nobody here. Bro, whatever's in your heart, man, bring that shit up. Ain't nobody here.
Yeah, this
I
is
like to do
basically
this
a
shit because
live
I like
party
a time. Sorry, I actually cut you off. I like to do this shit. It's like a time capsule. It's the same way I used to do like this shit when we were playing Modern Warfare. Because this shit is so fucking fun, dude. We have such great conversations. I like to just do this shit so I can just go back and listen to it because we have such great conversations and chemistry and shit.
Bro, I've gone back and watched some of our older streams. The shit I forgot about, and some of the shit, the conversations we've had on there.
Word up.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
the cancel tier conversations.
Someone,
but nobody watches my channel, so nobody gives a fuck.
someone posted a meme on Facebook the other day. It's like, yeah, if anyone ever hacks my group DMs, I said what I said. I said, nah, not me. I got hacked. That shit wasn't me. I didn't say any of it. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, I can't be a politician or celeb. I'll get canceled.
That Don Julio, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say
Never
this.
had it.
I'm gonna say this. All right, where's my shit at? I can drink pretty much any tequila. It doesn't matter. It all tastes the fucking same to me. There's not too many
I've had some good tequila.
Yeah, of course,
man.
if you're gonna buy the fucking bottom of the barrel like aristocrat shit, yeah, it's gonna burn your goddamn throat. But like this level and up, like fucking Jose Cuervo. But if you buy up from here and you're buying Don Julio and you're buying this, that, and the third, it all tastes the same. I'm sorry. You're wasting your money.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I think once you get to a certain level, it's pretty close.
I think Patron's pretty damn good with the salt and lime.
Yeah, but every tequila is, I think, like to a degree. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like when even to that level, if you gave me Patron and you gave me Jose Cuervo and you gave me a lime and salt to lick and to bite, I'm not going to be able to tell a difference. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
I'm not really into tequila. It's not my favorite.
I love tequila. I love tequila.
It's fine, but
yeah, I'm not
Ever
really
had-
a big tequila drinker either.
Anybody ever had mezcal? You ever had mezcal?
I was working with this guy one time. He was just a guy who worked in a warehouse, and I went over to his house to work on his computer for him. And he's from Mexico, and he brought out this humongous box with this gigantic bottle of this fucking tequila. I don't know what it was, but it was beautiful. And he poured us all shots, and it was the fucking best tequila I've ever had. It was fucking amazing.
Have a worm in the bottom of it, by chance?
I have no idea. I don't remember. But
Have you ever actually had one with a worm in the bottom?
Yes, I have.
I
It says
ate
it
the
gives you
worm.
nightmares. It doesn't give you nightmares.
Yeah,
I ate the worm
drink
as a teenager. Yeah,
But isn't it? It's probably like falling apart. I don't know. That's
it's like
gross.
It's like eating bark from a tree, dude. It's just like
I
you know,
didn't taste it when we were pouring shots. It got into my shot glass and whatever. I was like, bottoms up. I just drink it. I didn't taste it. I just drink it right back.
Hard
I
pass.
was like 17 or 18 when I ate the worm, so that was over half my life ago.
Ugh. I'm gonna go, guys. It's late here.
No, we can't hear you down, Phoenix.
Yo,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna
pretty late.
I'm gonna get going, guys. I will catch you all later.
See ya.
I think.
I'll hit you up for tomorrow for Halo.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Let's
Oh
do
yeah, I
that.
forgot we're doing that. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pee here in just a minute, so maybe we should think about wrapping up, or I don't know if y'all want to keep going.
Nah,
But,
I'm out. I'm out. Yo, this is fun as fuck though. I think.
Yeah, yeah. This is
Another
great.
one
I
for the
haven't-
books, boys. Another one for the books.
I think we covered a lot of territory. You know,
Yeah.
it was
I
good.
think we learned a lot about each other.
I'll try to
Um,
think up of good topics, and next week wife's flying out of town, so
Well, what you got to do is
you know,
go to this
well,
website and check and see what the options are for tier lists. Like, you know, it's not just thinking up topics. You got to go to that website and see what's available for the tier list. See what I'm saying?
but,
Never mind.
I don't know. My brain's on overload, man. Like
hey, why don't we make a tier list for the best tier list, like by genre, like hot dog tier?
leave it to Jason to come up with some fucking.
So just
Like which tier list is an S tier? Well, this hot dog tier list is S tier because we love talking about hot dogs. But the
Jason was
horror
the
movie
kid in
tier,
high school who should have gotten fucking straight A's, but was never there. That's who Jason was. He has these brilliant genius ideas, but he was like Jason.
you
No
know
one
what
raised their
happened?
hand.
You know what happened? Punk and metal music and Tom Green. It was all bad. It ruined me.
Yeah.
damn Tom Green.
Yo, why is everybody mad at people going over to Japan to cause trouble when Tom Green was doing that
Because
shit
they're
first?
they're the most lenient country. Go do that shit in Dubai or Singapore. You'll get caned.
No, he was the first one to do that shit. Now every
Uh-huh.
streamer's trying to do that, and now they're getting canceled. I'm like, what
Because
about Tom
they're
Green? He was doing that shit too.
Tom
I
Green
don't
was
even
more
know what y'all
tame.
are talking
These
about.
YouTubers are causing mayhem in Japan, being asshats for clout. Essentially, it's a
Why?
thing because they're
They're trying to
assholes.
they're trying to ruin that shit too. Like they ruin
They're
everything.
trying to
else?
ruin tourism. Yeah, they're trying to test their buttons. I guess.
You know,
for law.
it's funny. The internet, you know, everybody
like
wants to
that.
ruin the things they say they
Dude,
like.
the
It's-
internet's
it's-
cancer. I like the good things of
Yeah.
it, but god damn, it's cancerous.
Yeah.
All right, ladies
I
and
gotta head out.
gentlemen, I'm out of here. Hey, appreciate you guys really stopping by, doing this shit, and hanging out with me. I can't fucking thank you enough. I love doing this shit. Thank you very much.
I love it too, dude. This is awesome.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
yeah.
Tomorrow night, 10, hit me up. I'll definitely be on. It's fucking daylight saving times. It's like my Christmas. I get an extra hour of drinking.
I'm down, dude. Let's do it. Halo.
Word up. All right, later.
See y'all later. Bye bye.